I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio Skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 48 of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. As always, it is I, RJ, the pizza guy, along with Jared, the visual mad scientist. And
It's crazy out here!
Just great. All right. What is hip, what is fat, and what is boogie with the Brodies?
What is
Tell me.
fat? What is fat and what?
What just
that
what's
new?
going on?
That's
No,
new.
what's fat?
What's fat? Oh, that's some new slang that I don't know about.
No, I just said it right now in an attempt to possibly
Make something up.
Uh,
It sounded good though.
Oh, yeah. What's fat? Okay, so
What is fat?
I don't know.
You know what's
That's what I'm
fat?
asking you guys.
You know what fat? What's fat? Fat is going to fucking Dairy Queen and eating a fucking whole blizzard in the car because you don't want it to melt.
Dude, honestly,
that's fat.
that's well. Greg has a very good.
I just went to
I
the
guess
UPS
that's-
store. I just went to the UPS store and fucking it's so hot outside today.
Yeah, it was. It
Fucking
was very
Dairy Queen
hot.
was sitting right there. I was like, dude, that would slap right now.
Did you get a blizzard and they turn it upside down and everything?
Yeah, she turned it upside down, but it's not. It's unenthusiastic now. It's not.
I know. It's like, hey, here
It
you
used to
go.
be like,
So wait, does
it's like
that?
you have to
that's
do
good.
it.
So like, is it the person that makes doing that special? That's what that is, right? Like if they're
It's just their
they're-
signature. It's like, hey man, this shit is whipped up real good, and it's in here.
it's probably glue in that shit for all we know.
Nah,
So it's so
So-
it melted so fast. I was like, no, this ain't. It's just ice cream. It's
Yeah,
hot as
glue-
fuck though. It's
Yeah,
fire.
I bought some little strawberry shortcake bars.
Oh, dude, those things
popsicles.
are those are fat, bro.
Yeah, those
Strawberry
are
short-
fat.
Never had one of
I'm
those.
sorry.
You never have the chocolate eclair joints?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay,
the strawberry
okay.
shortcake.
But the strawberry one.
I never had that one. I
What?
fuck with the.
You never had a
I'm a regular chocolate eclair guy, man.
so you
Man.
don't like the strawberry shortcake, dude?
He
That
never
shit
had
is
it.
Never had it.
no, that is totally not fat. dude.
I just can't. I cannot. cannot fucking see myself like.
The name's kind of
it
fruity.
can't. It can't be. No, it's not even that. It's like I don't like strawberry stuff, or at least when I didn't when I was little.
Oh,
Like now, I'm like I fuck with strawberries.
I prefer like strawberries to like regular berries, if that makes sense. Like regular,
I'm more inclined to any other. Like if it's a berry, I'll give it a shot.
what the fuck kind of berry? What is it? What do you mean?
Blueberries.
I know, but he's like any other kind of berries. Like raspberries
Like,
are
what-
a beast.
yeah, they're okay. That's what I'm saying. Like I like strawberries, but other berries to me are just okay. They're not like phenomenal. Like
You
as
like
far-
blueberries? Blueberries are fire.
yeah, no. Well, yeah, actually they are.
Put
You're right
blueberries in
about
some
that.
pancakes.
I
I'm
don't
thinking of
like
those
blueberry
little muffins
pancakes.
that
I
they make.
hate
You know, the
that.
ones they sell in the
What
bag.
the fuck?
I hate blueberry
Fuck,
pancakes.
Greg.
My
Oh,
mom used to make them shits. Like,
Blueberry pancakes.
yeah, I'm like, I don't want this shit. I want pancakes. Regular pancakes.
You're
That's
talking
when I
about,
was
like,
little though.
out of the Bisquick joint, right?
No, she would whip up some fucking pancake batter and drop like
Oh, regular.
blueberries in
You
them.
got to get the Bisquick joint where it's
Well,
dehydrated.
it was little kid shit. It was little kid shit.
Oh,
Did I ever show y'all that?
Try some things again, Greg.
Yeah, no, I'll give. I don't like muffins with shit in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't,
What is that
Oh.
Korean flag thing you got back there?
the what?
There's a Korean flag thing you got going back there. What is that?
That's the Supreme skate deck. It's got all the flags on there.
Oh, okay. I was
You want to see it again?
No, I
He
just.
thinks Greg is like converting to another nationality and shit. Like,
Oh
whole
no,
world
the other
government.
videos.
He's like, what's
They'll-
that Korean flag?
They'll
in
find out about the
background?"
other videos.
Yeah.
Sit in my room.
Yeah,
with
chill
this.
out. I mean, yeah, life's been a little crazy.
Nigga,
So
let's-
obviously, in the last
war.
week and a half, like 2 weeks, the last 2 weeks, I would say, like it went from the whole coronavirus pandemic to basically the entire planet protesting the death of George Floyd, which is
so fucking
badass.
crazy, man.
Yeah, that's
This
crazy.
is crazy. as
Like
hell.
this is legitimately like 2020 is wild, bro.
This is the wildest
like-
year of my life, of everyone's
Dude,
life.
this shit is crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's
Like there are people, there are looters out there. I know everybody has a very strong opinion on that.
Do they?
I don't know. I feel like
Like they
people-
say they do, but do you really care?
some people do. Like I've
Um,
Like,
They
just
could-
what?
they could be caring for other reasons, but now my
there's
thing with-
reasons. Oh, go ahead, Jared. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
my thing is, if you're stealing from corporations, I don't care.
They're insured
Yeah, they got billions of dollars.
and they're good.
Now you're stealing from local businesses and destroying their shit. Now we'll have an issue with it.
Round 2 got fucked over pretty bad in Richmond and fucking LA.
What's
It's like a
round two?
store. It's a store that was down in Richmond. Like kind of did like resale, but they would sell like vintage shit. Like you come in and sell them shit, they'll be like, all right, we'll buy it and then resell it.
Oh, that's why it's called round 2.
Yeah, but it would be fucking like real rare, like 1996 Chicago Bulls championship fucking retro shirt that'll be like $500. But it was like a $20 shirt back in '96.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
when you see, it was like a big run on like retro T-shirts a couple years ago, like retro concert T-shirts and shit like that. And they would have a whole bunch of that type shit, or they would have a whole bunch of Supreme sneakers, rare shit. It was like a Flight Club, but for vintage stuff.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like they weren't selling nothing new in that motherfucker unless somebody bought it in to sell it.
Got you.
But then they would like just jack the price up. But a lot of their like shit was vintage clothing, vintage polo, vintage, you know what I'm saying? Like really good shit.
Yeah.
Well, I have to agree with Jared.
Jesus.
Sorry. I got some of that moonshine earlier, so I'm feeling a
You
little.
sound like you had some fucking
Yeah.
coming out your throat.
No. I'm good. It's just so
Blech.
close to my food. No, I'm good. I was gonna say.
Fuck.
Oh, y'all made me laugh. No, I was gonna say I agree with you, man. Like the small businesses, because I've seen some videos of like or I think relevant of local business owners having their shit destroyed, and obviously that's a big no. Simply because I also think that there's a majority of the protesters or the looters are like a very small percent.
I think those are
people actually
fucking.
have to.
It's
Yeah,
like
but-
infiltration and shit. It's
Yeah,
like
some of
Well,
it,
I'm so glad you brought that up. The bricks. Have you guys seen the memes and the
the
photos? of all
the bricks thing.
Texas-
The bricks. I can't really say.
I don't know, man.
Nah,
Like,
I
I mean,
saw a
I know it's
video-
kind of reaching.
But
But-
I work in construction, and the one I forgot what city it was in. The one in Dallas was weird because those bricks were just like laying on on an electrical box. Like there's no need
People
for
out here
right there.
woke.
But the people that like walked down the street and saw them like the bricks in the middle of the street with the barricades and shit around it, like from the barricades and the fact that it were shovels and behind that it was scaffolding, that looked like an actual construction site. But there was like cell phone footage of one down in fucking Texas, and the guy was like, "What the fuck are these? Why are these bricks sitting right here?"
yeah, I saw that. It
And
was
he,
like the
kept, he kept
courthouse.
saying, he said he was saying, he saw people drop them off,
Yeah.
dropping bricks in the middle of the street, the city. So
No, there was one that I think it was, I want to say LA, but it was like in front of the courthouse, and it was like a pallet of bricks, and there was no other construction in the area.
that's some Fight Club shit. That's some white supremacist Fight
And
Club
then there's
shit.
the
Yeah,
video
yeah.
of the one guy or the one cop in Minnesota, where he broke the window to the AutoZone or whatever it was. The guy that basically started like
Oh,
the whole,
yeah.
the whole like I guess rioting and looting and all that.
They caught him in
Yeah,
broad
it's just
daylight.
like Yeah, that shit's crazy to me though. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, it's crazy in general,
First of all,
but
who
yeah,
the fuck-
goddamn.
who the fuck walks around with a fucking umbrella on and all black? Like, come on, man. Like, you're
The
definitely
umbrella was a signal.
Yeah, it was like
Helicopters and shit.
This shit is
What the
tripping
fuck?
me out.
Fuck are you doing here, bro? Like, who are you here for, bro?
then I saw another video of this.
Are you even like down with the cause, bro? Fuck are you doing here, bro? Where are you from, bro? Take that mask off. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Who is this guy? You know this guy? This fucking guy's
Apparently,
causing trouble.
close to I think 9,300 people were arrested between all, I guess, places that are looting and rioting. I saw that on the news today again, but I don't know what to believe on the news anymore, or who to believe, or what to believe. And
I saw the report that the Rolex store got broken into in New York, and like Rolex released a state, like the New York City police said the store's been broken into and cleared out. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that was left was the tables and shit. And then Rolex turns around and said, "Yeah, the store was empty because we emptied it. Like there was no inventory in that store, so they got this shit out of there." That's tough.
Yeah,
Like it was like, hey, shit's going on. So pack up all these watches and let's go.
apparently there were supposed to be protests somewhere in Woodbridge today,
I'm not protesting.
and the
What goes
well-
to Woodbridge to protest?
well, I don't know, man. Let me finish the story.
Like 40 minutes outside of DC in traffic.
That doesn't matter. It's not about the city. But like I guess
Those
apparently
police that-
Aldi.
was that Prince William? My bad, so I ain't even trying to cut you off. What was that, Prince William County?
Yes, that's
They ain't
Prince
fucking
William.
around down there, man. Don't you not nah, buddy.
Well, apparently the Aldi was closing at 1:00 today, and they were boarding up the windows just in case something popped off. I don't know if anything popped off, but I was like, that's a little excessive. Like, but because they didn't want to take any chances.
In Woodbridge, bro.
Yeah. Well,
Those are just assholes if they fucking looting in Woodbridge. Just go up to DC, man. It's a short drive. Or if you're doing that, you just want to.
yeah, no bullshit, dude.
Like if you want to protest, go to the city. If you like, well, I'm not protesting in Woodbridge.
yeah.
Fuck cares.
Nobody.
I'm just gonna drive right up here to DC and protest where everybody can see, and I can join the masses. I'm gonna pull up to Manchester Lakes and we're gonna protest in a Lucky's parking lot. Like, nigga, no, get the fuck out of here.
Probably get drunk in there.
Yeah, you're
That's what I would do.
You're not going to protest. Fuck, go protest with everybody else.
That's
Yeah,
sacred ground. We don't.
In the city, huh? So you want to talk about it?
No, I'm saying that's sacred ground.
Woodbridge?
No,
Ugh,
Lucky's parking lot.
Oh man, there's a lot of blood has been shed in the Lucky. A lot of tears.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of crime happening, but we won't talk about that. We are going to continue to talk about the crime.
Sound
that's
like the
currently-
police.
So,
You sound like the police.
Mm-hmm.
Relax, fam. Times are hard.
The Pretty Woman sketch from Chappelle. You got to get the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah, you gotta get the fuck out of here.
She was telling them all her dreams and shit. Like, you got to get the fuck out of here.
So, Jared was saying he might go down and pass out.
no, don't
with
put all
water.
that out there.
Oh, okay.
Well, we can talk that off air.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Jared said he was a fabulous individual, and he wanted me to speak.
I don't want. I don't want
Overt expectations.
I don't want. What's the word?
People co-opting your shit.
Not so much co-opting. I don't want the limelight for what I want to do.
Oh,
What the fuck do you
no.
wanna
I was just
do?
no, well, we will talk about it later.
Oh, man.
It's nothing big. It's just I just don't think this is the platform to talk about it on.
Oh.
We can talk about more serious things. This is a platform to talk about more serious things.
I got my fucking the Wisdom Tooth Chronicles are over. Not Wisdom Tooth.
Yeah,
The Root
nice.
Canal Chronicles over. You can't even see the shit. I got the fucking gold in the mouth.
We see that.
We can see it. We can
You can
see
see
it
that shit for
shining
real?
and blinking.
Yeah.
We wouldn't just say that. It's fucking weird.
Looking like an old dirty bastard.
Does it stand out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, I like it raw.
You gotta see it on a-
Mm.
Yeah, you can see it. Not there.
So, what was I gonna say?
Can't wait to get one in the front. Let's get this one right here. This one gold tooth.
Looking like an old dude from the 80s.
Yeah.
That's the gold, son.
All you need
It might be this one.
all you need is a dangly cross earring.
This one, shit, that's coming, son.
No, man.
Watch for it.
Nah, dude, don't
I cut
you
these.
dare.
As soon as I cut these dreads off, man, let me get a fade and a motherfucking and some hoop earrings.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna dye my beard black, jet
No,
black. Fuck
in
you,
the
buddy.
80s, in the 80s, it wasn't both ears. It was only one ear.
Hold on, we got that.
It's 2020, man.
And the 90s is when they came out, when they started, when dudes started wearing diamonds in their ears.
Yeah, with some ice.
Diamonds in wood. Diamonds in wood.
Suspect, if
Alright.
you ask me.
This is fucking changing how I speak, though, son.
Changing how you speak. How's that?
Because it's like extra. It's a different tooth in my mouth. Like it's not quite the same.
You just gotta get used to it. What the
I know.
fuck was that?
Just might crack my neck.
Jeez Louise, that shit was loud.
This conversation was boring him to death. He tried to break his neck.
Nah, I didn't know, dude. This mic is apparently like super. I didn't know it was gonna get picked up like that, dude.
Oh, that shit picked up your entire. It vibrated through your skull. That's what it was.
Oh, that's crazy, dude. That's it's as crazy as the fact that I still haven't had my hair cut.
Don't worry, it's coming soon. So Maryland is they're going into phase 2 on Friday.
So, what do you guys think?
So
Like,
barbershops
are we
and shit is open.
what's happening? Like, is the coronavirus over?
No.
No.
Like, no, I
But
didn't
it's,
think
but it's
so.
hot outside. Like it's
Yeah, this isn't like flu season type shit.
yeah, it's not flu season. Like you're not gonna like the only time you'll catch some shit is cutting the AC on. Like that's when I find like you're outside sweating and shit,
Mm.
and then you go inside some AC, and you know what I'm saying, it just fucking throws your whole shit off, and you might happen to catch a summertime cold virus. You never know.
I don't know. I think not being like because the last few nights, well, I went golfing Sunday, and then was out all day after that, and then I was outside yesterday. So I don't know if it's pollen, or what, but I've been sneezing a lot.
Pollen.
Yeah.
Car-
I've sneezed a few times
cars-
myself. Well, more frequently in the last yesterday I sneezed a few times and I was just like, oh shit. But I've also since it wasn't hot yesterday. It was relatively nice, so I had my window open in my room and I was just chilling, watching TV and shit. And throughout the day, I probably sneezed a few times, but there's like a kind of a big ass tree, kind of like by my window as well.
Oh yeah, you getting all that.
yeah,
You sleeping with your window open?
No, not at all. I'm not that crazy. When I was in Woodbridge, I did for a while because like the window it wouldn't close, like in the room I was sleeping in. It was like, nah, like I'm
Yo,
dead
I
serious. Like,
remember that Bama didn't have no AC. He didn't have.
I didn't have anything, dude. I had no AC. I had no heat. I just had like Mother Nature, bro.
and that
like,
mattress
so-
that's in the basement.
Yeah, that joint is dirty as fuck, dude. Oh, so anyway, no, but I remember like if the weather was relatively nice, like and the window was open, I was cool with it. But then there was like the summertime when I'd be chilling in my room and it'd be like 95 degrees in that
Oh.
motherfucker. So I bought one of these big industrial size fans, bro. It was like for 50
Fans
bucks.
don't do it, man. Fans just push
Dude.
the hot around.
Well, that's all I could think of for at the time. And
Well, you just got to learn that lesson in the moment. Like, goddamn,
It moves the air. It gives
It
you a little bit
moves
of
the-
relief.
it's moving.
oh no, it helped. But like the thing is like I had to constantly leave it on, except for when I wasn't in the house. So I would turn it on, and dude, like those industrial fans, they're industrial for a reason. If you put this shit on the full setting, my room wasn't really big. Yeah, my room wasn't really big, right? And dude, shit started flying around in the air,
This motherfucker got a wind
Oh,
tunnel
my-
in his room.
dude. It was
Testing
fucking
Formula One cars and shit.
You need the
Oh
little
my
fucking.
god.
You need the little tornado joints. Like I got one there,
Bro.
I got one there, and then I got the oscillating tower that goes back and forth,
Oh, them towers
man.
off the chain.
and I got the
Oh,
ceiling
bro,
fan,
that-
son.
Dude, that shit was hilarious.
Keep
That
it
shit was
moving over
blowing
here.
around in my
Purifier,
room. And
Purifier.
I was just like, what the fuck?
Air be moving
I
in this
had-
motherfucker, man.
So it was cool. But then like, yeah, but when it was cold outside, I had like this, oh man, I don't even want to talk. I like slept in my jacket. Like Yeah, dude. Like I'm not even. And then when I finally was able to get the window closed, dude. Oh man.
Speaking
sleep-
of,
Sleep in hoodies.
I bought some Disney today, by the way.
Bought some Disney stock.
Yeah,
Nice.
I like it, and it's going up.
Nice.
It's going up.
That's my little piece of The Mandalorian.
All right then.
Oh yeah, dude. I forgot what it's like to go to a movie theater and just I don't know. So me and Jared went to a local place on Sunday after I got off. We sat outside.
After I left the golf course. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was cool, man. That was that was my first experience since this whole thing started.
Me too.
And it was
Oh shit.
it was I was kind of drunk, dude. And Jared left without saying goodbye.
What?
Oh, hey, my bad.
You pulled a Greg? That's crazy.
I pull a Jared when it's time to go.
Dude, I got up to have a smoke, and I came back, and everybody was gone. And I was just like, yo, and I asked the guy that was serving us drinks, I was like, yo, where are my friends? He was like, oh, they left. He was like, they paid your bill. I was like, oh, that was so
That's
nice of
tight.
them. He was like, would you like another beer? And I was like, hell yeah. So I had another beer, but I was kind of frothy.
Did he charge you for it?
The next beer?
Yeah.
He charged me for the beer that I asked for, yeah. Because I had already because they had paid my tab, so I had no tab, but I wasn't really ready to go yet. I'm off this week, so
finally.
Yeah, nice. It's dude, like the last 3 days, oh my god, I feel like a normal person.
You gotta remember we had been out on the golf course all day and then
I'm not faulting you at all.
drinking.
I just thought it was funny. I came back, I was like, yo, where is everybody? They're like, oh, they left. I was like, the fuck? I was like, they must be hurt.
Man, that was not a fun day after.
Dude, whatchamacallit? Dude, did he bring that big credit card machine out to you guys?
What?
I don't remember.
Okay, because when I paid, so I bought the one beer.
But I was there last night and they did.
Okay, so yeah, he brought that shit out to me. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. But that's how they're gonna start doing things.
Yeah, they gotta figure out that software because there's some hiccups in there, especially if you want to split a check.
Are you trying to go seamless?
Well, they just bring this little thing over to the table and then you pay.
It's like a credit card. It's just like a credit card machine, just like a little mobile one. Well, it's kind of big, but
yeah. But
he brought it over, and that joint was like a robot piece, and I was just like, "The fuck is this?"
Yeah. But then if you're with a group of people and you got to split it, you can't really just check off what you had. You have to go in, add up what you had, and then pay that amount, and then it'll ask you at the end, how much you want to tip.
I'm assuming you did this yesterday because
Yeah,
that's why you're so okay.
Yeah.
You're very knowledgeable about it.
There was a whole thing about it, and then there's no way once you pay one thing, there's no way to really go back to it unless you know the receipt number, which the server knows unless he tells you what the receipt number is. So there's like a couple of steps missing in the whole system. It's cool, but then all those people that are with each other are all touching the fucking thing. So.
I was
okay.
gonna say, excuse me.
Thanks.
Yeah, my bad.
Sorry to keep you up.
Yeah.
NBA's coming back.
Everything's coming back. Mostly.
I gotta keep my DraftKings stock now.
So
Oh yeah, it'll go back up.
Bro,
how much is it right now?
Shit,
I
it's
just wanna
in the
be normal.
40s now, dude. I bought in.
Bought it at like tens, huh?
I bought in like $20.
Oh, that's good. Shit, keep that.
Yeah.
Because as soon as sports come back up, for real.
If I needed to dip down in the 30s one more time, then I'll buy some more. I don't want to.
Buy some more.
Because I don't know what the fuck it'll do. Like once sports comes around, I know it's going to fucking go up.
Yeah.
Because once soccer came around, that's when it got out the 20s.
Dude, when sports comes back, dude, that's like a whole fucking demographic in itself, bro.
Oh, it's at 39. It dipped down to.
Now here's the thing. If you're waiting for it
Christ.
to get to like the low 30s and then they announce the date, because the NBA, they're supposed to be done with their plan by Thursday. So you better keep
I told
an eye
you
on it.
the plan is going to be a.
But it's not finalized yet.
They agreed on it. It's going to be an 8-game season
I know what I'm saying is they finalized it Thursday.
tournament.
So keep an eye on that shit.
The fucking Kumatai.
Yeah, pretty much. I think. Oh, Jesus. COVID.
I watch him take his. Sorry.
I never got to sip up. I never got to sip up.
So I would say watch it tomorrow, Greg.
Hey, yo.
You spilled some shit.
No, I didn't. Should I bag my Never mind. I ain't gonna talk about it.
Bag.
I ain't gonna talk about it. I'll tell y'all about it later.
You'll tell us about it later.
Okay.
Oh man,
Don't worry
I've
about it.
just been
I dropped my cats
hanging
in the
out,
buildings.
and so like I was watching. The fuck was I watching? Shit, I can't even think of it right now.
I don't know that your hair getting fucking down to your eyes.
You got the fucking, you got the Alexander
dude?
Ovechkin rookie year fucking thing.
Yeah, dude, bro.
All you
this
need
is
is a
like the
tooth
worst.
missing.
I was so happy to be Ovechkin had his second son.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Oh yeah,
What's his name?
hockey's might be a playoff too. Just
I don't know, something Russian, close to Alex something.
Mm.
Like that shit fucking Elon Musk.
I knew you were gonna say that.
So, what is the official name for
Ampersand.
Man,
Ampersand?
I'm not even gonna try to attempt it.
Fuck
But
that kid's name.
It came from. He said it came from.
Introducing your fuck that nigga's name.
It came from.
My hip hop drops on your head like rain.
Oh my god!
And when it rains, it pours. Sorry. Shout out to Old Dirty Bastard.
Jesus Christ!
Shout out to Old Dirty Bastard. I'm sorry.
Let the man speak.
I know.
They said it came from what's the Skunk Works when they were developing the Black Hawk, the spy plane.
Archangel or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. It comes from that. But he has it in
That
some weird
Fucking dickhead.
like math shit.
Dickhead.
So yeah,
You better
that's
never
what
go broke.
Yeah, dude, like that kind.
He
That's
needs to
like
make that-
fucking weird that he would do.
Well,
Do you
he's a
think
weird
he's
dude,
got
man.
like? Well, yeah, I understand that, but like, I don't know. I just feel like it's like a little excessive. Like that's your child.
He's a dickhead. He's a dickhead nerd.
First of all, y'all not gonna talk about the savior of the American space exploration programs.
They up there for real? Because I
if he
saw a mouse on one of those videos. Like, what was up with that?
What, a mouse?
Yeah, you didn't see the fucking clip. Like,
They did no. They've
whatever
done,
it was, they like, huh?
They've done when they've done other tests like before these two guys went up. They've used mice to go up with it.
Nah, it was on the outside of the jump.
Huh?
Hold on, let's see if I can find it. Okay.
So you don't think it was real?
I don't. I have no idea what's going on. I have not paid any attention to it.
Okay, I talked about it on the show last week how SpaceX was having this is the first two.
Well, yeah, I'm aware of the.
I mean, I heard
launch
you
as
talking
well.
about it, but I just,
You don't pay attention to anything that I say because you cut me off.
oh my bad.
Oh my god!
No, but that thing, that jump, I was.
Super glue my. never mind.
Super glue or what?
Hey, so do you want me to explain it?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Okay, so last week there was SpaceX and NASA, their partnership. This was the first time in 9 years since the space shuttle program ended that we've had two Americans on an American-built vehicle leaving from American soil go to the International Space Station, or just low Earth orbit. Period. Also, was the first time that a private company did this whole thing.
Mhm.
SpaceX was the first to do this. Those two guys are test pilots. Doug is one guy's name. I forgot. Paul is the other one. Doug and Paul. And
DP.
they've both been to space before. You're stupid. You're so stupid. I try to go past that.
Okay, good.
Fucking old mature ass
Dougie Paul, huh? Oh
Okay,
shit!
good.
She went
Paul.
down with the Dougie Paul. The Dougie Paul situation. All right. Anyway, I'm sorry, man. This fucking
So they are up. They took off. Well, they did the whole shit, like a 5-hour shit to get in the suits and go up in the rocket. And they on Wednesday of last week, but
Mm-hmm.
they
The weather.
had to scratch them off because of the
Yeah.
weather. So then they did
Mhm.
it Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
322, everything went cool. Weather was cool. They took off. 19-hour trip later.
A 3-hour tour.
19 hours later, they made it to the International Space Station and docked with the space station and ingressed, as they call it. And now they're up there. I think 120 days are going to be. And then the mission won't be over for SpaceX until they come back down and land safely on Earth.
Getting back is only the other part.
Yeah, so they're only
Dude,
about halfway through.
Could you imagine like so like say you're one of these astronauts getting ready to launch, and then you get all prepped and you're ready to go, and they're like, nah, like you can't go. Like, could you imagine like just what runs through your mind before you get catapulted out of the atmosphere, bro? Like the anxiety and the adrenaline running through your body.
Well, I mean,
I would literally.
they're probably super excited. They're probably super excited, but you got to remember both of them already been on multiple missions. They were on the shuttle though, and I don't know, the shuttle might be even more of a rigorous like jolt because it had
Would you live up there?
Huh?
Would you live up there?
In the space station?
Yeah. How long you think it would last?
I was thinking about that actually the last the last week or so. I think being in that capsule as long as they were, I might get a little like I gotta move.
Out.
Not freak out, but like
I freak the fuck out.
Because you're in this little capsule and you're sitting there for
Dude,
19.
I would
hours,
legitimately shit everywhere. There'd be shit on the walls. There'd be
Dude,
shit on the
no,
little
the
thing
thought,
that sees.
the
no, you'd be
thought
shitting
of-
on yourself.
son.
It's even worse.
Thought of it would just have me like, not even going up there, son. I'm going crazy. Like, oh no, no.
The trip
So
to
what?
the space station, I don't know if I could handle.
Give
Because
me
like I
$10
said,
million. Nah, wait,
But-
Dude, like think about
$10
it.
million,
There's
I'd
like
do it. I'd do
Let me
it.
think about this for a
billions-
second.
There's like tanks upon tanks of fuel underneath you, about to catapult you into the sky straight upwards, bro. I would just do that.
Would you
As the joint's taking off,
They've
just
trained
like-
hundreds of hours though.
if they gave you $1 million for every 365 days you stayed in the space station?
365 days for $1 million? No.
But
No.
if you stayed 2 years, you get $2 million. Stay
No.
3 years, you get $3 million.
That's not enough money.
nah, yeah,
No
that's not
tax,
enough bread, dude.
just
You're talking
straight up
about
$1 million.
space, bro. You know
That's
the
not enough
fucks
money.
out
That's not
there.
enough money.
Shit could eat your face. All right.
What?
But how? I mean, no. If you can safely get up there, they can guarantee you up there, and they guarantee you back.
Do I have to be stuck in that small capsule the whole time? What are the circumstances?
It'll
Are
be
you
a
talking about
space
like some
station.
utopia?
No.
No.
Let them finish.
It'll be
Alright.
a space station. The size. You have the size of a.
Okay, so think of ISS.
I'm trying to
is-
think-
is
I'm
a
trying to think
football
of a-
field. So think about that.
No, it's not even going to be that big.
Oh God.
You ever been to a high school football game or a high school like outdoor event? Track event?
Yeah.
You ever seen like the fucking concession stand? Like a good
Yeah.
size stand. Like, oh, they got
No,
popcorn.
that's
And on this
smaller
side, they
than
got fucking sweaters and blankets.
that's smaller than Crew Dragon, bro. No.
But I'm saying that about the size of a fucking high school concession stand.
And I have to be.
Greg
and I-
says live in a shack.
$10
to
million
be-
1 year.
okay, so I can walk around $10 million for 1 year, and I can walk around the room.
It's about the size of a jail cell.
$10 million.
A nice jail cell, a hotel room.
I could do that,
Hotel room
and it's in space.
in space.
I could do it.
Do I
would-
get like
would
a
do it.
TV and shit?
Yes,
All right. As
but
long as that's something to keep.
You only
Would,
get
would I also be
DVD.
contributing? Would I also be contributing to like the human race as
no,
space exploration? Or am I just?
you'll be contributing to your pockets.
Oh, okay.
They don't
I'll
have
still
to-
do it. I'd do it.
10 mil for a year.
So I get to take
For
a
a
rocket-
year?
No updated TV.
Hold on. So I get to take. What do you mean update? What are these?
Like
extra
no
rules?
live shit. No live TV.
What's going?
No live TV.
Okay.
So Netflix.
You gotta wait 30 days to get a live connection with
Okay,
the
it
world.
wouldn't matter after a month. It wouldn't matter anyway.
Not even Netflix. You get DVDs.
Oh, I'll make it.
Selected from Walmart.
Dude, get the fuck
But
out
you
of
get
here.
100 DVDs.
He said the bargain bin, 100 DVDs for $26.
But you get $10 million for 1 year.
$10 million for 1 year. I would do it. Only because do I get to take the rocket up?
Yeah, you all that.
Oh fuck yeah! Oh,
I
let's
said
go.
guarantee. I said guarantee your safe travel to and from. But
On a
shoot you
rocket.
up, was it they shoot you up there?
It's on a rocket.
365 days.
Mm-hmm.
Every 30 days, you get an update on Earth for an hour.
Do I really care about an update on Earth?
I mean,
I don't know. When you're
your moms?
dude, we
Oh
what,
yeah,
what,
I mean that's the
what's,
only thing.
what's that movie?
That's
we
what I
went to go
mean. Like
see?
you get to have contact. You're up there solo.
Jared's losing his mind like Tommy
Okay.
Lee Jones.
So wait, the astronauts get every fucking. They can contact people every damn day. Like so,
Yeah, but
I don't get radio contact to the ground.
They know you're good. $10 million.
So every 30 days, I get to
And
talk to
they'll only
one
check it-
person.
No, whoever.
Only for 30 days when these motherfuckers that are flying opposite of me.
But how much are they making though?
Oh, they're making way less than that.
They're gonna make $10 million for 365.
But they're military, so they're probably getting their military play plus hazard play plus all kinds of other extra shit.
Speaking of events and shit afterwards, got to think about that long money. When I come back, I'm gonna be talking everywhere. I was in space.
Oh yeah.
SpaceX.
I'll do a monthly podcast from space. The mass.
It just shoot it back to Earth every 30
Dude,
days.
Yeah.
Dude,
eighth month, you're gonna be fucking nuts.
Like, exactly.
Oh God.
I'm smelling my own farts.
those numbers are gonna be nuts too, though.
No Pornhub, no nothing.
No Pornhub. Nah. I don't need that.
Whatever your choice is.
What the fuck?
He's dying over there.
COVID Kevin?
He'll be all right.
Yeah, I swallowed some beer the wrong way.
Oh, that's what she said.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Really?
He gave you the actual.
What he did.
Yeah, no, he gave you like beer. He said beer.
Oh,
He said swallowed it
the wrong
something
way.
the wrong
Yeah,
way.
y'all ain't gonna catch me.
You can lay that. You can lay that motherfucker in like, oh, lay up.
All right. No, who me? Sorry, no,
Man,
can you
RJ, I swear to
imagine?
God, man, I can't wait to see you get a haircut, bro. I'll take you to my
Dude,
barber,
neither can-
son.
Bro, like at this point,
Hey, I'm gonna
bro,
take you to my
just gonna
barber and have you looking like John B, son.
Dude, what the fuck?
Don't let do what people say. Yeah, son. I'll be like, yo, have him looking like Casey out this motherfucker.
Wait, what's
Give him the
Casey?
give him the Casey haircut with the chin strap, son. Let's get it.
Hey, you leave me alone.
I got the name
Nah,
wrong.
you got the swag.
My
son.
hair is.
It's a match. Hey, y'all both Steelers fans, nigga. What?
It's Doug and Bob. With
Look at you. Look right there on your jawline, son. You got the strap, son. You good.
Leave me alone.
Chin strap me out.
Chin strapped me out.
Chin strap me down, baby, with the fade.
That's not
With
fat,
the
bro.
fade.
Fade.
That is. Jared says this is not fat.
No, that's hair. He got the fucking. He got the. He can get the fucking. The jump. The bar. The fucking.
Dude, when Jared took his hat off at the bar the other day, bro, I lost my fucking shit.
What's going
I
on?
thought
What
my
you got going on up there, Jared?
You know what it is.
I don't know. It looks like you got a haircut to me.
I ain't got no haircut. This
He's
is a hat.
smuggling a haircut.
This is a
Nah,
hat.
son, ain't no hair coming out the side.
The headphones, bro.
Let me see. Just show the world, son.
No, hell no.
God damn, son. What do you just take the just tap it and go straight down? Like
No, I didn't. No, there's hair there.
man. You got the whole joint. You got the Jay-Z
The
circa.
early Caesar.
the Jay-Z circa 2016 before
Oh,
he started
yeah,
going
yeah.
them doo-doo dreads.
You know what was funny?
Doo-doo dreads?
You got them
I started thinking about that. Like, should I just grow my hair out like that?
nah.
Just let
Nah,
it go.
don't do that.
I mean, because it's cool.
It is
My
cool
dread-
as I sweet.
No, my dreads are cool. But it's like I went through a lot with them. I expected to keep them longer than I have, but they're getting long now. And if I keep them to the end point that I wanted to, like they're gonna be fucking ridiculously long. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And plus now I'm in a different headspace. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mentally, he is tougher and stronger than before.
not that. I was always tough and strong. Like that wasn't never an issue. I'm just I don't know, man. Like was doing a lot of grieving and depression over the last fucking 8 years.
Dude, do you need a hug?
Maybe 9? No, I'm good. Not from
No,
you.
I mean, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck.
It
Well,
sounds
I'm
like a
giving you hug
reoccurring
the
thing
next
on
time
this
I
show.
see you.
Like you the homie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're getting a hug. Homie hugs, bro.
Nah, man, you gotta put that bro barrier in the middle, that dap hand in hand, and then the hug.
Did you call it the bro berry?
Yeah,
bro
bro
barrier.
barrier. Yeah, son.
Oh, bro barrier. I thought you
Oh,
said
that's
the
an
bro
old one, son. I've been
barrier.
using that shit forever, son. You put that
The
block
bro
up.
barrier.
Yeah, put that block up so you're not going
Barrier.
I know he said barrier. God damn it, man. I'm not deaf.
It sounds like he keeps saying Barry.
I was saying Barry because that's what I thought he said, but I'll
Nah, man.
stop talking now.
Oh,
That's the only-
Barack.
that's the only appropriate way to really like give a dude a fucking hug, chest to chest, hug. You gotta put that, you know what I'm saying, that walk up.
Why is it so?
I'm strong.
Because
nigga.
there's passion in it, man.
I've been doing push-ups,
Okay.
nigga.
Oh,
What's
not-
happening?
Not me.
Oh, son, it's about to
Hey,
get ridiculous.
now. What's
When I
happening?
tell you it's gonna get fucking crazy, son. Oh my God! As soon as they open gyms back up, it's gonna be sickening.
I've been lazy as a motherfucker.
Nah,
Greg
son,
said he gonna get
I got the
swole.
kettlebell at work, son. I be at work like, just put the fucking kettlebell. Like, oh, it's kettlebell time. And now it's hot. I'm about to be outside doing that shit, sweating.
Make sure
just
you hydrate, sir.
thinking.
Because
Yeah, I know.
dehydration.
Shit, my gym kind of started doing separated social distance outdoor workouts.
Nah, nigga. As soon as I get in the gym, I'm clanging and banging, son. I'm gonna need a spotter.
Clanging and
Somebody, hey, I need a spotter.
He gonna need a spotter.
Help me out. My left shoulder's weak. Be on the lookout for that.
Who you talking to? You talking to
Anybody, man. You fucking,
Talking to all of
I was
us.
about to say you, Jared, you, RJ, anybody in the fucking gym. You see me, man. Hey, Greg, you need a spot. Hell yeah. I'm trying to go heavy.
Try and go heavy in the game.
Man, I told you that's why I'm stepping away, man. About to, nigga, what? Every Wednesday, I'm going to be doing push-ups. Where's Greg at? He's doing push-ups.
Styling on it.
Hit. And when I come back, nigga, what? I come back like Jordan wearing the 4-5 is not to play games with you. Take aim at you. Probably maim you.
All right.
Can't blame you.
Cocksucker if I owe you a ball, you to smithereens. Cocksucker, take one for your team. Yeah, so I'm coming back.
What song is that?
Fucking one of the Jay-Z songs.
It was a joke. You didn't get it.
I don't know.
Well, it didn't sound like a joke. It sounded
get
like
the
you were
joke.
asking a
Yeah,
question.
it sounded like a general inquiry, sir.
Nah, that was a sarcastic question.
Dude, this gold is fucking it's heavy, man.
This
You hear that?
heavy, man.
You hear that in the microphone?
What is it?
My tooth is
Oh no, I don't hear that.
my new tooth is.
He said he
It's- It threw a little in the game. Y'all hear that?
a little bit.
No, man. What is happening?
Look at the screen. You see that?
That's weird. What are you doing?
That's there now with this fucking tooth. I never did that before.
It'll go away.
Sucks. Seashells by the seashore. I'm that guy. Oh, I'm that guy now.
It'll
feel like an angry
your tongue
cat.
will get used to it and it'll go away.
Excuse me, ma'am. Could you
No homo.
could you spot me $5?
$5.
I don't fucking know. I just had to say something that sounded like this.
Question: where did COVID-19 go all of a sudden?
Man, that's just fucking cooking up something real special for the fucking 4th of July.
For the 4th of July.
And I'm taking off Juneteenth. I'm taking off. I scheduled my teeth cleaning, my dentist appointment on 19th, Juneteenth. Is that Juneteenth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking off that day. Fuck that.
I had to tell somebody else that the other day. They were like,
Have you watched Black AF? Black as fuck?
Yeah, that sounds funny as hell.
You watched it, RJ?
I do not.
Watch it.
And like it's not because I have no interest in it. I don't know. I just haven't watched it.
Watch it.
Yeah, watch
Check
it.
it out.
Funny. It's funny as shit.
Bro, by the end of the summer, RJ is gonna have the fucking John B haircut.
Dude, don't stop
with the fucking chin strap fucking beard, son. It's right there. I can see it.
What the fuck?
Who did that?
That was RJ.
What'd you do with it?
Live on the air. He just cleared his fucking throat.
I
That
did.
nigga hawked up a loogie. I'm like, where'd it go? He didn't spit.
No, I just had it. It was scratchy.
Dry cough. COVID.
Yeah, so like this is just I don't have don't say that shit. That shit has me like mad annoyed. I don't even know what to believe. Everybody's been trapped in their homes and
Man, you've been having so much contact with people, you're good.
bro, what dude? At work I like have on like this mask. It looks like a piece of underwear and shit, dude.
It's so funny.
That shit doesn't do nothing.
But it's so funny how the tables have turned. Like, and I don't like saying the ghetto or nothing like that, but black communities, they put that fucking plexiglass up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in like a Chinese restaurant or fucking a Subway. The Subway over there fucking off Benning Road. I went in that motherfucker. That shit had fucking bulletproof glass like on the front. Like, word, Popeyes used to have the fucking bulletproof glass and shit. So now everywhere has the fucking plastic and the, you know what I'm saying? The bulletproof germ glass. You do, huh?
Yeah, it's in my store. I have one too.
Yeah, they're everywhere. So now you know what it feels like to fucking be cautious and pass shit to people and have people look at you like, yo, let me stand away from you and shit. Oh, it's fucking crazy, man. Like everybody feels is now you fucking getting in. COVID has brought along the black experience for everybody.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, you think,
you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, you can.
You think
That's actually really.
That's why everybody's relating to this fucking.
Exactly.
shit.
That's what I think. They were like, wait a minute, this is
Damn, I
this is
can't
how it
fucking.
feels?
I can't go somewhere.
Yeah.
What? You telling me I can't go somewhere? Fuck that. No, you can't go nowhere.
What? Everybody's gonna look at me weird?
That's what it feels like to be fucking black, stupid.
Yeah, pretty much. Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Motherfuckers standing 6 feet away from you and shit.
because they scared you're gonna take their purse.
Yeah, bitch, fuck you. Now everybody's masking up.
Mhm.
Sons of bitches. Welcome to the fucking Terror Dome, bitch. Fucking Trump cut the lights off at the White House. That shit was crazy.
My man went to an underground bunker.
He said he was inspecting it today.
He inspected it on Friday night when they rushed his ass.
No, that's what I'm saying. When he went down there, he said he was inspecting it.
And you know they said that he ain't had no makeup
politics.
on.
He said he had no makeup on.
He wasn't orange when he went to that fucking bunker.
Oh,
He got his fat ass out of bed. He was trying to rest up for golf this weekend, but fucking they rushed him out. Yeah, you ain't golfing this weekend, motherfucker.
Man, ain't no golf on.
Fat bitch.
Yeah, dude. Like, I really feel.
Cut the fucking lights off. Yes. Go ahead, RJ.
I don't know. Just like I know we again try to avoid politics, and again I'm not into it myself. But this guy is. Yeah, that guy's a piece of work.
That speech on Monday was a fucking dog whistle, goddamn, with a
fuck,
bullhorn attached to it.
Yeah, like
I started feeling sick watching that shit. I'm like, ugh.
What little objectiveness I had for everything. No, don't hear me out, Greg, before you have that reaction.
I didn't say nothing. What objectiveness?
I know. I see your face.
He said, before I cut him off, I'm not gonna cut you off. Go ahead, you got it. I just want to hear what you got to say.
I'm a very objective person. I try to see what the other side is trying to come from a lot of times. And what little objectiveness that I had left was taken away when he made that speech, or I can't even call it a speech. That monstrosity.
was a declaration, son.
That was no fucking declaration. That was
that was a declaration.
Infringement of the Constitution of the
don't give a
United
fuck
States
about
of
that.
America,
You don't give a
which
fuck about that.
I
don't
have
give a fuck about
sworn.
know
I have sworn to protect the Constitution, and I think every person who's ever been in the military, ever has, they understand this motherfucker did some shit that he ain't. That no, it ain't right. Like that's not what America's about. You don't
Man.
turn the fucking military on its own citizens, and
Dude,
this could get very ugly if he doesn't figure out how to fix this shit. And he's got to do something.
He's not gonna figure it out,
bruh.
He's
That's
dude,
the
guy's
problem.
The guy's a moron, dude. I'm sorry,
Yo,
he's an idiot.
No,
he
he
shouldn't
is.
be leading it.
He was
shouldn't
talking.
be.
He was talking specifically to a certain group of people in that speech. Anybody with some morals or some sense would be like, oh, fuck this dude.
Yeah,
But the people that were waiting for him to fucking say some shit like this.
yeah, but he's been doing that
Yes.
this whole time.
Nah, but now he went in the fucking Rose Garden in the White House the night before he cut the lights off at the fucking White House.
like a sucker.
That was a signal. Like I look at everything as a fucking signal or chaos. If it ain't chaos,
it's a virtual signal. Yeah,
it wasn't a virtual signal. He shut the lights off at the White House.
No, I'm
They
saying
don't need to shut the lights off.
When I say virtue signaling, that's like you just saying that, like, okay, this is what I'm about. That's what that was. That was like, oh, I'm turning the lights out. Fuck y'all. This ain't shit to me.
Nah, man. People that are looking towards that shit and looking for signals from the Trump, the radicalized right wing fucking crazy people.
Mm-hmm.
That's who he's talking to. He's fucking psycho, man. He's
I know, but he's been
been
doing that. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, but now he's done it in such an official capacity that's like the ultimate battery charger for some of these people. Like he said it in his speech. He even dropped the citizens. And damn, that's what this tooth is giving me. This tooth is giving me the perfect fucking Donald Trump. Citizens. Like he said this shit. He said military and police and citizens to exercise their, like he threw it in there. Like citizens exercise their Second Amendment right to protect their property. Like,
okay, that's fine.
and
I agree with that though.
But some of these people feel like the whole world is their property. And you get situations like Ahmaud Arbery, where he's running down the street and you feel like you can police this man in the middle of the fucking street and you shoot him. So now the president of the United States, which he is, in the books, is saying, he's challenging this, and people are ready. Like people on Twitter, like I'm waiting on them to give us the word. You know what I'm saying? Like that was who he was talking to. And I'm not smart enough, but I'm fucking crazy enough to think that is like who he was talking to. So people with morals, people who have a goddamn conscience, who I surround myself with, nobody I know is going to be fucking radicalized to the point to be like, oh, this motherfucker literally means that shit. Like, nah, these motherfuckers crazy people, Dylan Roofs.
No, I got what you. I got you.
Yeah, I ain't trying to do all that on the podcast, man. I'm sorry.
I got what you're saying.
But that's who you.
But again, I think that it's going to, because first of all, his former Secretary of Defense already came out and said he's a
it's not who I'm worried about.
A problem for the Constitution.
Yeah, because
and I'm gonna tell you a lot. I'm gonna tell you a lot of people. That dude, he was a Marine general. I think he was coming out of the Marine Corps, which is the highest position in the Marine Corps. And then he became Secretary of Defense under Donald Trump, and he left under Donald Trump because of his policies on Syria. But now he's speaking out on that shit again on this. It's like, and a lot of Marines look up to this dude because they're. I'm one of them.
Man, it don't take many. It don't take a lot.
Then you got there was some dude from the Navy, high level officer from the Navy, was saying the same thing. Like, this is not what we're about. This is not what America's about. His own dude is in his position, came into the freaking White House press conference room today and denounced that shit.
Oh, man, look, bro. You could, a motherfucker without a conscience could tell you anything.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker
Yeah.
without a conscience will lie to you to your face. Well,
There's extremist groups out here that
So
want
many.
civil war. They want a second civil
and
war.
that's who he was talking to, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That's who he was talking to. Like when they're talking about people are coming to these demonstrations, inciting and causing mayhem, and they're not, and people in the demonstrations like we don't know who these people are. I guarantee those are people. Like he mobilized those people. What, a year ago, 2 years ago in Charlottesville? What he didn't mobilize.
He mobilized. He started mobilizing them
stop 'em.
motherfuckers when he didn't stop them. You're right.
But where do you think they're at now?
They're getting ready. They're
All those
hyped up.
dudes walking around in the fuck. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
But all those dudes with those fucking white shirts and khakis, holding those fucking cheap ass tiki torches, walking around Charlottesville. There's a lot of people down there.
A lot of them are punks too.
A
A lot of them are punk ass motherfuckers too. Anyway,
Well, a lot of those punk ass motherfuckers got masks on now, and they're in fucking
true.
running up in these riots and hey, let's take a road trip. We're not. Some of us aren't working.
And
You know what
some
I'm saying?
of them are getting
It
sniped.
don't take a lot of people to fucking cause mayhem, man. Like
No, I
Fight
get
Club, motherfuckers. These crazy motherfuckers be watching Fight Club and shit like that, and they be like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah, but
man."
Greg. So do the rest of us.
I know, but I don't have this weird
Yeah,
inferiority.
No,
Yeah.
but you have the right and wrong, and there's protesters that see.
But that's
shit
how I know
going-
how to peep it. I'm sorry, man.
There's people
So-
who are going out there and trying to stop these people. I saw one video where the dude was trying to break up some rocks and start throwing rocks, and like
yeah, they're
2 or 3
throwing some
people
cops.
jumped on his ass and fucking threw his ass to the cops, and the cops took his ass right on the way.
Yeah,
Let the go.
but the
Yeah.
problem is the person giving them the signal and giving them the cosign and not condemning
I
them is
get it.
got the highest office in the fucking land.
I get it, but he's
That's
also up there looking
wild.
like he's up there looking like a shithole.
No matter what he looking
Most of-
like.
to most of the country. Trust me, man. For
He's still there though.
We got 6 months. 6 months, he's gone.
Hopefully.
He's
I
gone.
hope so.
6 months.
I'm
Like,
voting.
no.
After this,
Yeah.
100%, he's gone, dog.
I
Like,
hope
I was
so.
thinking that way before. I was thinking he was gonna win, but then he started. Then this whole shit popped off, and it's like now I'm like, there's a lot of motherfuckers that are like, I don't know about this guy anymore.
We
You know
gotta
what I
go.
mean?
We gotta go vote in groups.
Oh, 100%.
We gotta go vote in groups. Like
Everybody.
because that fucking voter suppression is about to be a beast.
And here's the other
Nigga,
thing.
what? We
Stop.
coming off of COVID and we coming off of goddamn civil unrest.
I think we have to stop telling people to vote. We need to start telling people, all right, here's the facts.
We're all voting now. This is
We're
when
in this together.
No.
I haven't said
But I'm saying
No.
if you just
I
tell
haven't said
people,
anything in
if
a
you
while,
just
so
no
I'm sorry,
worries.
Roger.
If you just tell people to vote, then they're just gonna.
Nah.
I don't know.
This is
I don't
voting
want to say
parties.
persuasion, but they need to have the facts and they need to see and hear.
Man, you got to have like a
certain
voting
things.
make it an event, a pre and post event. Like motherfuckers go do 4K, like run 4Ks and fucking runs and shit.
Mhm.
Like, hey, we're gonna meet here and then we're gonna go vote and then we're gonna meet up here and we're all gonna fucking celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna have some shit like that.
Hmm.
Or have a watch party or fucking something, man. You have to make this an event. One, it has to be a fucking federal holiday. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Voting, your employer can't tell you can't go. Like they're supposed to
No,
get.
but I'm saying it should just be a holiday. Like we had fucking Memorial Day last fucking weekend.
Yeah.
You don't work on this. You don't work this day.
Mm.
All
I think they
adults-
didn't do that because
all-
it's a Tuesday, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
Well, shit, man. Fucking Memorial Day's on a Monday,
Yeah, but all
and
the
if
holidays
Christmas
are
and
on
if
Monday.
Christmas is on the Thursday, guess what? Guess when we off work?
yeah.
Thursday, Friday, maybe Wednesday.
I
If you
feel
don't
you.
work retail, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's a holiday, man? It's voting. It's the day to vote.
RJ, what you got to say about this whole thing?
In terms of the voting or just
Um,
the whole thing overall.
I guess the whole thing overall. I
Um,
want people to hear a different opinion besides just
Mine.
two black guys. You know what I mean?
yeah, sure. Yeah. So the way I kind of view the whole thing, again, I've never been into politics myself personally.
RJ, have you voted
Um,
before?
yeah. I've definitely voted. I honestly, man, the only time I have voted is I voted for Obama. Man.
That's the only time
I-
you voted.
It's the only time I voted because I had just become eligible to vote. And I hate to say I was kind of riding the wave a little bit, but I was like, hey man, this is historic. The first black president,
But
and
you
I was
did,
kind of getting into it a little bit too.
did you vote the last
Um,
election? You didn't vote the last election.
No, I didn't vote during the Hillary or Trump. I was out of state, and the way I kind of viewed that election and kind of the way I view politics is, I thought it was kind of a joke, dude. Like honestly, like I know Hillary Clinton isn't viewed very well among some people, but the way I kind of looked at it, like if I wasn't even really thinking about it, I was like, dude, Donald Trump is not a politician. He Hillary Clinton's had her husband in office. Like, oh, here's another historic event, and that's going to happen. I simply didn't vote because, I mean, at the time I didn't really care. I was like, there is no way this guy's going to win. And then I woke up the next morning and I saw that he did win, and I was just kind of thinking, oh wow, that is actually kind of amazing, because I just don't see who would vote for. So that's like me voting for The Rock or
see
us
exactly-
voting for Kanye, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you exactly how he won. Now that I think about it, besides, I mean, well, Hillary did get the popular vote because I already talked about this once today. But hold on, real quick.
Yeah. Okay, I got you, man.
Because we all had the same mentality about it, like we don't like either one. There's blah blah. Then people were like, "No, I won't go vote." I voted Libertarian, but I've done that the last two elections, even the last Obama election, because that's just what I believe in. But what people not voting is complacency is what got him the win.
Man, that's so crazy.
And I agree with that. Because again, like it's not just something. I viewed it as like somebody like Donald Trump running. I look at it, as somebody famous running, like The Rock, or people that have been thrown into random talks of running for president and memes and all. Just any random celebrity, and you're like, oh, let's make them president. That's the way I view the whole thing. And this whole campaign on building the wall and all that other shit. And I'm just. Look, man, dude, I come from a military family too. Both of my grandparents and, some of my relatives. So I come from a, pretty heavy military background, patriotism and all that. And that's just shit I don't believe in, man. America is, land of the free. I mean, that can be construed. Yeah. It can be construed in many ways, interpretations, especially with what's going on currently. But yeah, man, I've got no problem with different people coming here and making, a living. Should it be done legally? I mean, I think everything should be done legally, but I mean, shit, who am I to really tell you what's best for yourself and your family? I mean, I don't look at it as like, oh, they're taking my tax dollars. I've never viewed anything like that. Because I think it's kind of stupid. It's not, but like, it's like, it's whatever, dude. There's
their argument
millions of.
Their argument is they're taking the jobs. Like, motherfuckers,
Yeah,
those are
and
jobs
that-
that you would never do anyway.
Yeah, the jobs are already
And-
filled.
and
Like,
I'm-
are you fucking, is that what you want to do?
And I'm
Is that
so
what
glad
you want to
said
do?
that.
You want to do that?
You wouldn't even ever do that shit. What about the poor?
I'm so glad you said
poor
that
people
about
do
the
that.
jobs.
Like, come on,
the
man, you
jobs-
wouldn't ever do that shit.
Like, what do you? Who? They're taking the jobs from who? You want to do that? Do you want to do that? They're not taking it from you.
Nope.
So shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, so I
But-
view
but
that.
look,
in
I'm
the-
sorry, RJ.
Go
I
ahead,
mean,
Greg.
but
You're good.
The,
Yeah, you're good, man. Don't
the
worry.
thing is, man, sometimes you have to vote against something. Sometimes you
yeah.
like when they say you got to do the lesser of two evils. People say you got to do the lesser of two evils. You got to do the lesser of two evils. Like, yeah, sometimes you do,
Sometimes you do.
and sometimes you have to look at a situation and be like,
So are you talking about what I said?
I'm talking about the last election.
Yeah,
When it
yeah.
was like, I don't
Okay,
really like, I don't like Hillary.
Here's what it is. Here's what it is. I was voting.
Dude, but you have to look at him and be like, yo, this fucker's a creep.
Hindsight's
creep.
Hindsight's 2020, bro.
Fuck that. I saw it beforehand.
First of all,
dude,
I was voting for the fact that the two-party system is some shit.
Man,
That's what I was voting for.
Hindsight better be goddamn. Hindsight is 2020. Goddamn foresight better be goddamn 30.98. Like you got to be like, what the fuck is that? Hold on, where my binoculars at? Let me look at that shit. Oh, that's a train wreck. I'm good. If you see smoke off in the distance, you know what I'm saying, to a place that you're heading, you're not gonna be like, oh, that's a train.
So you're blaming that whole shit on me?
Not you, but people that didn't vote for.
There were people. No offense, RJ, but there was people who
but you didn't
vote at all.
But you didn't vote.
Who voted before?
No.
But did you vote for the other fucking like?
No, I voted
top
for
candidate.
I voted for a libertarian.
What was his name?
Gary Johnson.
How many votes did he get?
He got 10%. I mean,
was he going to win? Was he the next best? Was he number 2?
I voted for what I believed in.
Fuck what you believe sometimes.
What the fuck you mean? No,
because sometimes listen, sometimes principle don't sometimes you can't do shit off principle.
Fuck what you believe.
In the situation that we were facing, in 2016, which is the situation that we're living through now.
So
you should have been able to look at the situation and be like, okay, I have a fucking career politician who I don't fucking think is she's shifty as fuck. I don't trust her, or the guy from NBC Monday nights.
So I don't trust her versus I don't trust him.
Yes.
You want me to vote against my beliefs?
Yes, because you think this motherfucker.
That's not how it works.
Because this motherfucker might win.
First of all,
and the people that are about to vote for him are dumb.
Let's go back to this.
I'm a libertarian, and I like these nuances of fucking. I like the nuance of this.
freedom,
but I like freedom like
no taxes.
But I like free, and I like this, and I like this. Right? Nobody's looking at that. These motherfuckers are watching. These motherfuckers are looking at a motherfucker on TV. Dude, they voted for Alex Trebek. The worst kind of Alex Trebek. Alex Trebek got more heart than this motherfucker. Name a fucking game show host. This is who they voted in the office, and he's the worst one.
So you're still blaming this on me?
No, not
personally,
you.
Just because
not you. But you tried to point to RJ like RJ didn't.
No, I didn't point. I didn't point to RJ.
What hold on.
I said was no offense. Here's what I said. I said there was people. No, let me finish. There's people who voted previously who did not vote in that election.
And there's people that voted previously that didn't vote for the number 2 or the second best option.
That's a lie.
Which is the first best option.
That's a lie. This last election, I voted Libertarian. The election before that, I voted Libertarian. The election before
Gary Johnson finish second to Donald Trump?
Let me finish, bro. The election before that, I voted for Obama because that's what I believed in. After that, I was like, some of these policies, I don't know if I fuck with. His foreign policy was kind of fucking with me. Dude, I do my homework. You know what I mean?
But you voted for him, though.
I voted for who?
You said his foreign policy is kind of fucked up, but, you know, who you talking about? You talking about Obama?
I said the second Obama election, I voted Libertarian.
Oh.
The last election, I voted Libertarian. Because
those are my
beliefs. You said I'm supposed to vote for the one.
So who'd you vote for that second Obama term?
How many times I gotta say it?
Gary Johnson. So you voted for Gary Johnson twice in a row?
Yes.
So
I voted for my party.
Oh my God. Okay. All right.
I mean, you can't be mad at me because
I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you.
Okay, but you can't. You're not gonna sit here.
I respect it. I respect it. I didn't criticize it. I respect it. You see, I tighten my mic up. I'm good. All right. You voted for your party. Now you good. You voted for your party. Respect.
So what I make of all this, and I see, hold on, let me collect myself. So with me not voting, and then Jared voting,
you're good. No,
not
you're good,
of the. Okay, so
I wasn't
I am
blaming
very
anything.
good.
I was just saying.
No, I didn't.
lot-
I don't feel that way at all.
All I was saying was
I don't
that
feel that way at all.
that was the trend that happened in the last election. People weren't happy with what was being presented to them, so they either didn't vote or they voted somewhere else. Period.
Man.
And you can like I don't know. You can spin it however you want to spin it, but that's the hard facts, truth. And let's not forget that white women voted a majority for Donald Trump, even though they claim they want to have Me Too and
but I mean, I you know, the funny thing about it, I understand that more than anything else. Like, all right, like, yeah, all right, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Your family forced you into this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pressure. It can be pressure coming from the household in those situations, or they can feel that way. It's all that. But a single white chick who I know, I'm not saying her name, she don't even watch this shit. She was probably, I met her, she had just graduated college, and I was like 30. We worked together. And she voted for Donald Trump. And I would never peg her as a Trump supporter or voter or anything like that. But it was she graduated college in the city, in DC, moved back home with her family in the part of Maryland that's like far the fuck out, like by the water and shit, you know what I'm saying? Ellicott City type shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The Ellicott City, but the part that's like
basically
the part of Maryland you gotta take a fucking plane trip to.
Basically, they're Republican, and her family.
Her family's Republican.
Shit,
she was living in DC, fucking black dudes. You know what I'm saying? She had the low cut. You know what I'm saying? She looked like she was, you know what I'm saying? That was her thing. She went back home.
Culture.
Yeah, she was doing it for the cultures. Then she went back home. You know what I'm saying? She's close to her family, and she's living the regular, you know what I'm saying, American girl life.
People
she voted for Donald Trump, and I was in her DMs like, word.
People care too much.
And I be checking in like, I'm sorry, I want to cut you off, but I be checking in, and she be like, yeah, I regret doing that shit. I'm like, I mean, it's cool. I get it. That's why when it comes to that, I'm like, all right, I get it. Or you just was the evil bitch to begin with, which is also true.
People care too much what other people, including family members and friends, think about what their choices are in life. It ain't their choice. It ain't their life. It's your life. It's your choice. And I definitely get pressure from family. Oh, you should be voting Democrat. Like, no, first of all, Democrats don't give a fuck about
goddamn
black shit. They just want the fucking vote.
Sometimes, but man, it's a numbers game, bro. At the end of the day, it's a numbers game.
About numbers, me, I don't care about numbers.
You about to watch some numbers then, because numbers is running up on these COVID deaths.
I care about
numbers is running up on these goddamn
I believe in.
Protests. Yeah, numbers are running up because the fucking leadership of the country is ass.
Okay,
and you can't hold somebody's choices against them because it's not fair and it's so stupid, and it makes you it's not what you're supposed to do. But with the next round of things coming up, the votes coming up now, you got it. Who's number two?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to RJ. I'm talking to anybody listening right now. Like, dude, I don't give a fuck.
Is anybody talking?
I don't give a fuck. Give me somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing for my interest. If I fucking get out in these streets and fucking protest, I need you to be like, oh, hey, the black people who's tripping. We need to like not kill people in the streets or let people can't die.
I agree with you.
The current administration that people thought, I can sneak Ross Perot in this motherfucker real quick. You know what I'm saying? I can sneak me a third party. Third party might get in this motherfucker today, yo. Nah, man, fuck that. We got a motherfucker who does not believe in anything that comes out of his mouth. Right now.
Again, I
It don't matter if you
am
don't
going
believe
to
anything.
evaluate what I believe.
So for the last 4 years, have you evaluated anything that's going on in the United States?
Of course I
government?
have, bro. What the fuck
what do you
kind of
think?
question is that?
So what do you think?
What do you mean? What do I think? I'm not telling you what I'm doing, what I'm gonna do. Like that's first of all, it ain't your business. Ain't nobody on this show.
Alright,
Like
true.
it ain't y'all's
Plus
business.
show.
But I'm
I
again.
farted.
You already know
We heard it.
I'm a very highly analytical person, and I'm going to look at the facts and look at situations,
Man.
and I'm going to make my decision from there. Now, I just
Play
told you,
cards.
if you heard what I was saying earlier before you cut me off, I said my last little bit of objectivity is gone. Therefore, I'm probably leaning a little more to where you think I should be at, Greg.
Anybody, it don't matter. Anybody who knows what this,
We all know what the situation is, man.
like, dude, this shit is crazy.
Don't stand on your pedestal like you're
It's
the
not a
only person that
pedestal. It's
knows.
not a pedestal. It's not a high horse. It's not a
soapbox.
It's not a soapbox. No, you know what it is? A soapbox. Because some motherfuckers out here
I know it was a soapbox.
Dude, this is like
bringing
the
in a
greatest
bringing in a
episode ever.
motherfucker. Nah, man. Some people are out here trying to fucking operate on principles when this motherfucker is nuts. This nigga is crazy. And we saw that
I
shit.
feel like
in
you side talking me. Like you saying like
I'm not side talking.
out
I'm
here
talking to everyone.
operating on principles.
No, I'm talking to everybody, bro.
I can't
Everybody.
I'm
vote
hearing
right
a
now.
very constructive argument. That's what I'm
Everybody's
hearing.
Jared, man, take
And
yourself
I
out.
would just like,
You know what you got to do, bro. I'm talking to people that don't know. Like, look, man, this motherfucker is nuts, bro. And goddamn it, we might not have a chance to vote next time. It's already over, in my opinion. Like, it's a wrap. Protect yourself. That's where I'm at now. All the fucking con man need to do is get his foot in the door. And all his poison is in your household.
Just like Hitler.
Wait a minute. Let me go. Wait a minute. There's one more thing. Let me tell you one more thing. Wait though. Nah, tell me what it is right now. Motherfucker,
There's more.
You're gonna love it. It's gonna be great. Is it great right now? It's gonna be great. You're gonna love it. Just stay tuned.
And what happened
Stay
to the
tuned. It's
wall
not
he
a
was talking
fucking
about
TV
building?
show.
What happened to the wall he was talking
It don't
about?
matter. The wall is built, man. He got what he ain't come for no fucking wall, man. He ain't come here for no fucking wall. He don't give a fuck about a wall, bro. That wasn't his agenda anyway. That was the shit that got the people hyped. Like, yeah, fuck yeah, build a wall. Like, fuck no. You don't give a fuck about a wall. What? Nah, man. I need policies. I need fucking judges. I need goddamn the fucking
Legislation.
Supreme Court. I need the Supreme Court. I need all that. Whatever gets the people hot, sing that shit. What's the record game? You know what I'm saying? The fucking music business.
Mm.
Oh, you an artist with morals? They don't sell records. Sing what the people like. You know what I'm saying? Sing that shit. The people like this shit. Sing that shit. You want the money? You want the power? You want all that? Yeah. Sing what the people like. Because the people won't get you in a position to fucking be like, okay, I don't need to listen to them no more. God damn.
COVID.
so,
Go ahead, RJ.
Yeah, everybody's good now.
man, I have had like 80 million thoughts this entire time.
Go ahead. Nothing.
Don't
cut him off, Greg.
No. I don't give a shit. You guys take that shit to. It's not that serious. No, I just think like what Greg is saying. Like, I see where Greg is coming from, and I see what you're saying too, man. Simply because, again, I did remain neutral in last election, and there were a lot of people that did that. And I know Greg. Yeah. There you go. However you want to view that. And I also know that what Greg is saying is just like, I think as just a regular, everyday person, American citizen, that we should be smart enough to understand that, like, hey, you know, this guy is kind of like loopy, even if you don't agree with and obviously that conflicts with your beliefs. Like, you know, the whole purpose of voting and it is your God-given right as an American under the American Constitution to freedom of press, just everything. So that is your right to vote and what you believe in. But I think where Greg is coming from is like, even though you believe in that, at the end of the day, it's still a numbers game. So it's like, hey, like, let's have this guy over here. Like, fuck this guy. Let's just vote for the yeah. Let's just put somebody in here that is not a lunatic. He might not be the best, but he's not this guy. So I don't look at it as a disrespectful thing in the sense of like, oh, you should have voted for this guy or RJ should have voted. No, like, dude, but by not voting, you're right. I think that is the most harmful thing that any American can do.
These dumb motherfuckers will vote. They'll do anything
right.
They'll do anything the TV tells them to do.
And with that being said,
1999. Buy now. You only have an hour left. It's 3:00 in the morning. You think a fucking commercial coming on TV like, oh shit, I only got an hour to buy this shit. Oh.
Well, actually, that
people.
That does.
Huh?
It does. It creates a sense of urgency. It works.
Exactly. So you have a fucker that you see on TV every Monday night who portrays himself as a businessman who's run successful businesses. Not. You know what I'm saying? Never has. He's in extreme debt.
No, you're good. So, like, with the whole thing, like, I don't think any of us, I mean, obviously nobody did, like, know what the last 4 years would transpire to be. But I'm sure a lot of people would go back and obviously ultimately change. I mean, you could apply that to anything in life, not just this. But I do understand Greg's mentality, and I don't look at it as a shit on, like, your personal beliefs. But it's like, even if I were to think about it, I look as, like, the presidential election as two parties. There's always a third party, but, that person doesn't get enough backing or this and that, or people aren't informed. But maybe Jared is more informed on this person and these policies than normal people like us.
But for
go ahead.
No, for a third party or a dark horse or somebody to rise to that level to actually be able to win the office, they have to be phenomenal, and they have to be rich. You know what I'm saying? They have to have so much money that you can't say, all right, it's only you have to put the face on it, like fucking Bloomberg.
Yeah,
Bloomberg, how he was he was flooding with commercials and shit like that. Oh, boy,
and it didn't work.
Yeah, because
he's rich,
but also
he's richer than Donald Trump.
Exactly, but guess what? They pulled him on some bullshit. Like, yeah, but you said this, and guess what he did? Oh shit! Yeah,
that's what they do to everybody. It's whoever they want in office.
But here's the thing about Donald Trump.
Look how hard they went at Hillary with them fucking emails, bro. Come on, man.
But who went at her with that?
Everybody.
He's the man. No, one person.
No, it wasn't one
everybody.
person.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. It was
one person was driving all that.
All them motherfuckers. All them motherfuckers.
No,
and matter of fact, I want to get into that shit too.
But wait, why? Why were they talking about it?
I'll be right back.
Why were they talking about it? Because the fucking candidate was talking about it. What about her emails? Her emails. But what about her emails?
But she kept asking about his taxes, and
right.
That never got produced. That never got produced.
Because they didn't.
So I don't understand where you're coming from here.
Because she's not a better salesperson than him. He's a fucking car salesman, bro.
Okay, so he's gonna win regardless.
That's fucking amazing, dude.
I'm just telling
you. I grew up in a fucking car dealership.
But you're telling me the best salesman will win the election. That's what you're saying.
The best salesman will win anything.
Okay, so then it was inevitable for this guy to win.
But we're past that now.
Now we are.
Now we have to be aware.
We're past. Okay,
exactly.
I understand that.
But this motherfucker.
I think anybody who's smart and intelligent, or not intelligent, but has some kind of moral compass, understands that.
But some people have been.
They're brainwashed, and they're not going to.
That's not brainwashed. You're just in the fucking.
They're
You're in the mode of democracy.
that's a
You're
funnel.
in the mode of this is the way things are.
That's a sales.
It's a
funnel.
train. You know what I'm saying? This is the way things are. This is the way things are. This is the way things are. This is the way things have always been. Because I'm.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry, guys.
Hey,
My bad.
no, you're good.
My
Man. You're
fault.
good.
But you know what I'm saying? People are in that mode, so they think I can, there's no threat to this way.
Okay, so
When a motherfucker who ain't got no loyalty to nothing but his whatever he's saying in the moment.
to your point on the train thing, because I need to jump in where I can jump in.
go ahead.
Your point on the train thing, that is true all around, and that also comes into everything that's going on right now. There's a certain side of things. Actually, no, both sides got into this certain train of things where it's like, yo, this is the train we're on, and this is how we're going to keep going. There's always something right now, the train has to stop and change tracks.
Dude, the train should have avoided the wreck.
You can't. Okay, so it didn't.
You
though.
definitely can.
Well, listen to what I'm saying. It didn't. So now, what are you gonna do? You gonna keep talking about the train wreck that happened, or we gonna fix the fucking track and keep going
That's what we about to find
in the
out.
right direction?
That's what we about to find out.
Exactly. So that
But I
stop blaming
don't-
people for past shit, and let's figure out where we're gonna
but
fucking go.
but the thing about the past shit, and I'm not blaming anybody for it. It's not fair to blame somebody for that. But the past decisions have cost lives currently. And it's not something you can't put that weight on somebody. But you have to be able to like look at something coming at you and gauge like, okay, I don't fucking trust Hillary because of her emails and whatever the fuck.
You're thinking in a way.
Or this motherfucker who just I don't even know what the fuck this guy is.
You're
talking
thinking in a way that you think. Not
Okay.
everybody has had your experiences. Not everybody has your knowledge. Not everybody has your same moral compass. So, for you to be able to condone everybody for whatever decision they made in the past, that's wrong. That's.
I didn't say I did though. I said I'm not.
No, you did actually.
I definitely said I'm not. I'm
Well, you
not
said
blaming
you're
anybody
not,
for anything.
You're not, but you're then at the same time you're retracting it and going back to the same comment.
But I'm telling them in the like coming forward, you have to be able to look at something and say, all right, you have to be able to read the situation coming at you. I'm not blaming them for the past because that's just it is what it is,
So
man. You
I'm
can't
trying to
change
figure out
nothing.
I'm trying to figure out who you're talking about because you're
I'm not talking about anybody. I'm talking about coming forward. You have to know. You have to see what the fuck you're dealing with today.
Well, that's life in general, bro. Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, are you talking about Trump supporters? Or are you talking about like people who whatever? Like
Life, man. It's all
Okay.
life.
So
Everything in life you have to approach the same way.
again, that may have been something that you learned at some point in your life that some people may not have learned yet.
Yeah, I get it. I get that.
But the way you're coming across with it is like, yo, you need to do this because I'm not saying me personally.
Well, it's jewels. I'm dropping jewels for the future.
Okay. Yeah. All right,
Learning from past lessons.
Yes. Okay. You didn't preface it like that. It felt.
Well, I mean, it's not
I
a
was trying- I
professional.
was-
It's not something I could have prefaced unless you brought it up and asked me and been like, and gave it to me like that. And then I could be like, all right, well, this is a lesson.
I thought we were still talking about
When you
who voted for who and when. That's why I didn't.
well, you can take what you're saying, what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about who voted for who and when, and flip it because I am talking about who's going to vote for what going forward.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, man. And I'm not going to talk about candidates because this motherfucker is killing me, bro. Like, there's nobody.
There's only two candidates at this point, so.
But that motherfucker is terrible, bro. Like this is what we got. This
Yeah.
motherfucker's sleepy.
Dude,
Look, man. Hey,
last
the one,
two elections, this is what we got. This is
the
it.
crazy thing about Donald Trump, bro, is
We've never talked about politics on this show before.
before he became
You don't
just
say.
the worst motherfucker ever, bro. Black people fuck with him because he would just roast people. Like he just roast people.
No, he's a funny motherfucker.
He's an asshole.
Do not take that away from him. He is funny.
He's a racist asshole.
He can be racist.
He's a piece
but,
of shit.
Yeah.
But so fuck that dude.
Humor is humor in my book.
But when it comes to jokes, black people like some jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this motherfucker funny as shit. This motherfucker wild as shit.
Yep.
But then you got to look back at the Central Park Five and how
Yeah,
he handles his fucking rental
Real
properties.
estate, yep.
How his son-in-law handles his rental properties. Like it takes a lot of people to people don't pay attention to shit like that, which is what you were saying. Like I'm not condemning anybody for not knowing anything about these people 4 years ago. But hell, man, on Netflix, this goddamn how many fucking documentaries? This is a documentary on Jared Kushner on fucking Netflix. This is a documentary on Donald Trump on Netflix, and there's a documentary on Jeffrey Epstein on Netflix. This is a documentary on the family on Netflix. Like all these things that have come out in media are painting pictures of the people who are now in power.
Do you watch that stuff?
Yeah, I watch that shit, nigga. What?
I don't do politics. Like I
know you're a fucking enemy, man. Fuck that. Fuck that.
I don't do politics. I'm not into that.
Fuck
shit.
fuck that. Know your enemy, dog.
They're not my enemy. I don't like.
They are your enemy, bro. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
It's a two-way street.
Because I don't.
Just because your street got a car that ain't go forward yet, don't mean they car ain't fucking been idling in the goddamn driveway for 2 hours. That motherfucker warm, that shit ready, that shit's on the road, that shit is coming to you, bro.
I'm more concerned with local elections than that level up, because I've worked myself, and I can't talk for everybody. I know there's a lot of people out of jobs right now, but I worked in a way to get to where I am with a deliberate plan, knowing where things would get to with the internet and web and marketing. I put myself in that place so that if shit hit the fan, I wouldn't necessarily be hit just because this person's in the presidential or the Oval Office, or that person's in the Oval Office. I just don't live a life where that shit's gonna affect me to the point where whatever unless he's did what he did on the other day, what was that, Monday, when he said shit like that.
Man, he was dying to do that shit. He been dying to do that shit since day one.
Yeah, because he wanted to do that fucking military thing, like he was fucking, what was it, Kim Jong Un?
And the worst fucking thing about that, bruh, is I don't even know I personally don't even know if that was his idea.
I've been trying to figure that out myself. I've been trying to figure, like, did somebody write that speech for him?
Yes.
Like, what the
what?
Fuck? Like, who wrote that speech?
Stephen Miller, son. Stephen Miller wrote it for him.
Do you think he's trying
the press
to sabotage him?
What the fuck is Steve?
I thought the blonde chick was the
man. How many of them has he had?
Oh, true. And she was kind of being. Oh, I don't even want to talk about that.
Fuck that.
I will.
Stephen Miller has been there since day fucking one. This motherfucker is a fucking creep. He's 34 years old. This fucking young ass creep. This fucking dickhead, man. It's a hateful, evil ass Nosferatu looking motherfucker, man. Look at this asshole. Oh, I'm pulling. You want to see what he look like?
I guess. Do I have to?
You don't know what Stephen Miller looks like?
I don't pay attention to that shit. What I got? How many times I got?
You have to.
No, fuck that. Fuck them people in that fucking place.
This creep ass bitch.
Oh, I just know a lot of people have left that administration throughout this last three.
Why do you think that?
No, I don't.
I'm not. I'm no. Seriously, tell me, why do you think that?
Look
I
at
know
my
why.
hairline.
What do you mean? Why do I think that? Like, what? Your hairline is like way farther back than you think it is. But
Who?
I know.
Oh, you want?
See-
You talking?
you
Are
see
we
what
talking
I
about? Are we
did there?
talking
I tried to throw a
hairlines?
distraction.
Are we talking hairlines? What
Well, I
else?
don't know. Like,
Hat
you
staying
guys
on,
are just
buddy.
turn this into Mad Politics 101.
Oh, you just
as I sit
stable
here
with
and
fucking
finger
screen
my
sharing, son.
butthole. All right.
Oh, did I?
So-
Yeah.
Maybe I did that on purpose.
Can I show you what this asshole looks like?
Sure. It doesn't bother me. If he's an asshole,
Talking
it
about
doesn't
fucking-
matter what he looks
He writes his speeches, and this motherfucker loves the
All
goddamn.
right, dude, this
Go
guy
ahead,
better
buddy.
look like a massive dick, bro.
Yeah, he better be the worst,
no,
worst
homo.
guy on the planet. Oh God!
Hold on.
Yeah, he does look like
Dude,
a-
you said he's
Rocky.
34?
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you kind of got me.
Yeah,
he's definitely.
Are we there?
Yeah, what do you mean there? We're there.
Like you
where?
see, can you see these fucking search pages?
I only see the one picture.
Nah,
Oh,
we
okay.
we
And
can
that
only see the
motherfucker
one
look
picture.
creepy as fuck.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah, he does
asshole.
look creepy.
He's alt right, dog. 100%.
Yeah,
He's Jewish.
And
Are we still?
Jewish?
Am I still sharing screen?
No.
Okay.
No,
Yes, bro.
but okay,
yes, bro. That's who's fucking in Trump's ear, bro. Him and Jared fucking Kushner. You want to pull up a picture of Jared Kushner? You know what he looks like?
No,
He
I
looks like
haven't-
Stephen Miller with hair.
I've never looked him up because he has he got my name and all like that.
Man, goddamn it, this motherfucker is the goddamn slumlord of goddamn New York City,
Mm.
the slumlord.
and he's handling the goddamn foreign affairs. He's not even an elected official, bro.
Y'all
He's
talk,
his
I gotta
son-in-law.
pee. I got to pee.
I mean, we could talk about smoke stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, what
we
time look
can-
like, Jared?
Hey,
Jared.
it's like 2 hours. Like almost.
Is it 2 hours of me just talking fucking politics? My fucking
That's
mom.
what it's become.
My mom got my mind right that one day.
It's all good, dude.
I was
I
talking
mean, it's
to her about.
constructive.
I was talking to her about this shit.
I
And
will wait.
it was-
to do
I was
the
having the-
ending
I had-
of the show.
I had the goddamn same fucking energy. Because
No, it's fine, man.
I got to fucking. I'm not saying all that. But
Well,
I gotta
no,
I gotta watch my back and shit. I really gotta watch
Look,
my back, bro. Like this
the
is
way I-
crazy.
Listen, man, dude, as a white guy, all right, like I can never, you know, we all might joke around this and that. You know, I would never know what it's like to be, you know, an African American in this country.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is that I, dude, as just somebody with some common sense, or at least I like to think I have some. It doesn't take you know, moron to know what's going on in the country isn't
You wanna
right.
know some wild shit, bro? You wanna know
what's
some
that?
wild shit? I've had
Yeah, tell
two
me.
people in my life. Two people be like, damn, you big as shit. I would have to shoot you if you came after me.
Okay, well,
Two
nobody's
people
ever
have said that
to
shit, bro. In my life. That's fucking crazy, man. If you big as shit. Man, I had to shoot you, son. Like if you ever came after me, son, like son, word. Like that's fucking crazy, bro. I'm a peaceful ass nigga. I got a fucking Batman figurine sitting right there. I got a fucking Perfect Cell goddamn joint I put together by hand and shit. You know what I'm
Nice,
saying?
dude. Perfect.
If two
Perfect
people
cell.
if two people that I know and I'm cool with have said some shit like that to me, what do you think motherfucking cops think when they see me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
mean-
just so crazy, bro.
We getting into the calls?
Huh?
Said
No,
getting
what
into
we
the
are
calls?
getting into.
Well, I was just
well,
telling
we
I
are-
was giving I was giving fucking RJ a fucking look into the mind of a large black man.
It's not just large black man, bro.
Nah, it's different, bro.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm sure it's a little different.
It's not a little different, bro. It's a lot of different. What, hey, RJ? What I just tell him, son?
This man's the contrary of everything I got to say.
What I just say to you, son?
No, he basically just said that in his lifetime he has had two gentlemen. He just said gentlemen. He did not specify anything else.
Uh-huh.
They said, "Hey, man, you're a big guy. I'd probably have to shoot you if you came after me."
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
So,
Right?
I'm gonna walk downstairs. I'm gonna go smoke.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Greg, why do you smoke weed? Yeah, because I got to fucking chill the fuck out.
I got pulled over
Uh-uh.
for fucking on the 4th of July. I had like
These weren't cops.
maybe two big. Wait, dude, there were two cops. Wait,
They weren't cops. They're just regular people. So what do you think happens when cops see me, son? They gotta put the fucking tap shoes on this shit. You fucking man, I can't get
This
mad.
is what we're protesting, folks.
Man, you can't protest that shit, man. I ain't worried about this shit, man. I ain't gonna see this shit in my lifetime. This is what it is, man. This is what's going on, bro. The fuck you want to talk about? You want to talk about UFC?
Yeah, sure.
No, man.
UFC
No, we're still doing it.
677.
I don't know.
Ain't nobody fighting this weekend, man.
Have a little optimism in your life.
No, fuck that. Fuck the optimism, nigga. I'm trying to survive, baby. What the fuck you talking about?
You can survive and have.
You can't be optimistic and try to survive at the same time, son.
How is that?
You cannot.
So you just stress yourself the fuck out all the time?
I don't stress myself the fuck out. I'm stressed the fuck out.
Yeah.
It's not because
What
of me.
the fuck is happening?
RJ is talking to his mom,
He
son.
wasn't
Relax.
killed by that.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
RJ, mute
All right.
that.
Yeah. Can you mute? Here, let me mute you.
Yeah, man.
Sorry. No, my bad.
You
You're
good?
son. But I'm just like, dude, man.
I'm in
the other percentile. Goddamn, these niggas is like 6'6". Fucking George Floyd was like fucking 6'4", 6'5". Way bigger than me, bro.
Yeah.
They killed this nigga by hand. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to get shot, bro. I don't want to know what that feels like. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? You know how much disrespect I gotta take to my face without slapping the shit out of somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit's fucking crazy, bro. It's insane.
So
I can dust off anybody, bro.
So do you think
Hand to
the
hand.
solution is to say nothing and act like everything's all right and just
Say nothing about what?
keep being stressed out by other people?
No, because you can talk. You can talk that shit. And you can slap the shit out of somebody. It's all about the situation. But it's still like little shit, bro. It's little fucking micro fucking
I know, but and
aggressions,
again-
microaggressions.
Again, you're acting like I don't have those just because I'm a smaller guy. I don't get. I might get different microaggressions than you, but I definitely get microaggressions
Of course,
on
I
the
know that.
regular.
Yeah, I'm not,
And
I'm
then
not-
half the time I don't even notice it till later. I'm like, wait a minute, what? That
Nah,
motherfucker
man.
just say that to me?
I know that's that shit on the spot. Like, okay, word.
No, I mean I get some on the spot. Matter of fact, like when we went golfing, what was that? 3-4 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, I remember you told me.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah. You were saying
Kill this
something-
fella over,
somebody said-
baby. I gotta be out this sun tomorrow.
Oh, because the old dude was like, yeah, because we were talking about it in the thing. He just came up to me, and the other 3 people went ahead of us, but it was a group of 5 of us, and he was like, "Are you guys having tea time? What's your tea time? What's the name under?" I'm like, "Motherfucker, I didn't
Ask
even
me
do the
shit,
tea time. I
bitch."
don't remember what the tea time was."
I'll tell you what, man.
And the only reason he backed down is because when I fucking hit that first tee, I fucking smashed the fuck out of the ball. He was like, "Oh wait, yeah, he might supposed to be here."
Hey, bruh, that goddamn. I'm drinking. Don't worry about me.
And he could tell I was aggravated because I started coming at him. I'm like,
But you didn't
I
say
know
nothing to him.
I did say something to him. I was like, "Oh, I know what this is." And then he kind of backed it down.
You can't be like, well, you can.
He kind
It
of backed
feels
it.
so good. Sorry, Jared. I'm drunk, man.
I know. He kind of backed it down. He was like, "Everything's gonna be okay," and I just looked at him like, "Motherfucker, I know it's gonna be okay because I fucking already paid my money. Like, leave me the fuck alone." I mean, he kind of backed away and kept rolling off, and we just kept playing our game. We had no problems the rest of the day. That shit happens all the time, man. Like all the fucking time. All the fucking time.
Well, I know. But you got, or unless you fucking just live in a space where it doesn't happen.
You have
It's-
to be in a middle class black area for that shit not to happen. And even still, that shit might still happen
Yeah.
because it's ingrained in the fabric of this fucking country.
Who's a middle class
I mean, my neighborhood's pretty
black?
black. Yeah. My neighborhood's pretty black.
Is
We have a
it?
mixture. Yeah, we have a mixture. We have a mixture, but I'm starting to see there's more and more becoming more and more black. And to be honest, like the last few days I've been driving around, I've seen nothing but black folks around.
Yeah, because white people was just fucking shook.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, probably.
Well, you have the bit. Well, you have. Hold on. I'm not speaking.
Not
for
all
anybody,
the
No,
y'all,
no, no.
bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But I was at the fucking UPS store
Wait,
today. The black
let
dude
him
was like,
finish.
"Hey, brother, what's up, man? How you doing? You good? You good? All right, man. All right." I'm like, "All right, bro. I get it. You're good, man." Sorry.
mean-
I have seen that a lot more, but go ahead, RJ. Like, I'm serious. I want to hear your opinion. But
No, well. I mean, dude, there are people, whether they're white or okay, or whoever, with everything that they do, they just have no. I just view it as like a certain type of ignorance. Like they're just they're either out of the loop because they've never known anybody or experienced anything of that nature in their life, or
I think
they
that's
are
the
just
biggest part. But
yeah, I think people are very misinformed, and you got people who are older who are just stuck in their ways. Who
Mhm.
you know, you grow older and things like that. Now, as far as young people, Obama spoke today, and
watched
which
that.
was
Me
which
too.
was refreshing for me at least, just to hear some. Even I know he's not the president anymore, just to hear some kind of sense of what's going on. And he even said it, dude. Like, there's a lot of young people out there that are really taking this obviously very seriously.
Mhm.
And you look at a lot of the big leaders that we look at in the community in general. Malcolm X started when he was young. Martin Luther King started when he was young. Obama touched on all these
I heard.
things. So
I
I think
heard
it's the
him-
older people. I don't really look at. There's the young people that are obviously misconstrued by maybe their parents and their family, but you're talking about like young kids that don't know who they are yet. I'm not making excuses for them, but the biggest issue is there are people that they're just misinformed and they feel threatened with the lack of information. It's like it's a power trip, right? Like racism is power, right? Or it's about control.
It's
and
perceived
this and that.
power.
Yeah, or whatever that may be. Yeah, but since they lack the understanding of what's going on, they fear it, and
It's
that's
perceived.
back to
It's perceived superiority.
so with
I don't know if
with
it's
the people
perceived.
bringing up loot. I don't know.
Huh?
I just there's just sorry. There's a lot of people in the world that don't have that sense or that knowledge or have that type of understanding. They just don't, man. Like they don't. Either they've never been a part of it or known anybody that's a part of it, or they're
Never
just
had
stuck
to.
in their ways, man.
Never
Yeah,
even
dude,
been, never been in a
it's your
position to be,
willingness.
so.
Yeah, it's your willingness to be open-minded and have perspectives. Look, at the beginning of the show, Jared said, "Hey, like if you're burning down a corporation, I'm cool with that. They have insurance. But if you're burning down my neighbor's hard-earned business that he's built, got a problem with that."
Mm.
So with that being said, like, if right now, if you speak out against the looting, you're or you're an enemy, not the protesting, the looting.
You're dying. You're dying out.
Mm.
Oh, why are they looting? My phone. Is
You're
my
good.
phone-
Your
is
internet.
that
You're
better?
back.
Yeah, you're back.
Okay.
Now.
No, it's just like you can't. I don't know really how to articulate myself at the moment, but
Just try,
basically,
man.
like,
You
dude,
got
like,
it.
again, looting is a very small portion of what's happening. It's only being glorified on the news, obviously.
Like
The
the COVID.
protests are kind of there. Yeah. Well, the protests are still a big part of the news, but the biggest part of the news is the chaos that's ensuing. Why are you out here? What is dude? The reason people are looting is simply because it's like, hey, you haven't listened before, so we're gonna do it now.
I'll tell you
And
what I
that's
need, man.
that's what it is, man. Like that's really what it is at the end of the day. And I don't know. It's a weird subject.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I was with the rioting and the looting from
My
jump
phone.
just to at least get people's attention because it didn't get anyone's attention. Nothing else got anyone being peaceful. Like again, the meme is going around. Colin Kaepernick kneeled during the fucking national anthem during a fucking football game, and the motherfuckers didn't listen. Now, motherfuckers are setting fires, breaking windows, stealing shit. Guess what? You're paying attention now, ain't you, motherfuckers? Now that we've got your attention, we can settle down and go back into the peaceful protest. This is what we want. This is how we want it. Give it to us. That's it. That's all it is. And then everybody wants to be like, oh, the Boston Tea Party wasn't about blah, blah, blah. Like, motherfucker, Boston Tea Party was still a fucking riot, you fucking motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck.
And basically, what I was trying to say is that there are people out there that, again, they're all for the protests, but they hate how places are being looted. And I think it might fall into the category of the local places. Dude, if somebody rips through a Target or something like that, I mean, I guess it doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me personally.
No,
but then when somebody goes and rips through, again, somebody you may know or a local business where your kids go or you've been going to for years, then it becomes your problem. You know what I'm saying? So I think there are people out there that might be afraid to voice their opinion against the looting simply because it's going to make it sound like they're anti-protest. Does that make sense?
No, I get it. No, I 100% get that. I don't think there should be any more.
That's just my thought on it. Like,
I don't think there should be any more rioting or looting.
Well,
I think now that the attention has been brought and the rest of the world is on board also,
which is pretty bad.
Yeah, that's fucking super badass. Peaceful protests should continue. I'm gonna double down again. I do not disagree with the fact that they started out rioting and looting. I do not disagree with that. And I know plenty of people who like are gonna come and they shouldn't be doing it. All the looters should be shot. Blah blah blah. Like again, motherfuckers didn't hear what the fuck was going on when we fucking protested this peacefully many more times before, and the injustice, inequality, and inhumanity continues. And now you hear us, and that's it. Now it's time to fucking listen and talk and figure some shit out.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Jared. It's kind of crazy how you were talking about Mad Dog earlier, and they're actually talking about it right now on the news.
That's the devil dog.
And but he's basically saying like this is what you get for having, I guess 3-4 years or whatever without mature leadership.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, if you got somebody, and to go back to the whole voting thing. Okay, I come from a military family. I've never served. It wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a stoner and find my path. Like I was kind of a hippie. Sorry. And,
I can see RJ as in the military.
I've actually been told that. Maybe it's some of my upbringing. I don't know.
a couple years ago, I was like, yo, I could be a cop.
I was for a while. I was like, I thought it too.
Well, I wouldn't have a problem, like, dude, being like a detective solving like real crimes. That would be pretty fucking cool.
Yeah,
I mean, it's probably horrible.
You got to work your way up, though.
No. I'm not saying that like you just become detective one day. That's obviously through years of hard work and dedication to your community.
Now,
okay.
Here's my other thing. Okay, here's my other thing. I have a couple friends. I have one that's actually the Metropolitan PD, and I have one that's Park Police. And Park Police was in some shit this week, but and I have one other that's Prince William. All the cops that I know, those are good people. I would fucking, if somebody was trying to threaten their life, I would fucking hop in and help them. That's how good these people are. So I know there's good people in there. It's just I wish they would step up and say something to the people who are bad.
What type of position? What type of position you talking about?
What do you mean?
Like, if you saw them in
Like
a
as a-
position.
Huh?
You just said if I saw them in a position, I'd jump in to help them out.
No, a position that they were. No, I said if they were in a bad position, like where they were gonna like, so if someone was threatening their life, like,
Are there other cops around?
no, it's just like us. We're hanging out, and then like we're just homies hanging out.
So
type
they're in
thing.
civilian clothes.
Yeah. What are you trying to say, Greg? What are you trying to say? Don't
No. I wasn't trying to say nothing. I was just like, wait, hold on. Define. Like, I needed the parameters of the situation.
Oh no.
Like if they were clocked in with the
If they were
homies.
clocked in, I'm not gonna fucking sit there and be like I'm gonna jump in front of a bullet when the homies are there and they can do that. That's their job.
So all right, okay. So with that, if you the same
I knew you were
person,
gonna do this, but go ahead.
same person, man. I was thinking about like if I could take a break to go.
There's like a spirit bomb above my head.
Nah, if
Sorry.
I heard you, RJ. I'm not. It's
Yeah,
funny.
I'm sorry.
It's funny as shit.
Yeah.
So
Greg's drunk.
if your homies,
I am too.
Go ahead.
if your homies was with their homies,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean by their homies,
Yes.
and they were acting unusual.
What do you mean?
You see my face when I say unusual?
What the fuck does that mean?
They was beating on somebody.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be like, yo, what the fuck?
But what if they had his homies with them, and his homies don't know you?
I guess I'm getting beat up too.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, dog, if
They
it's
might stop it. They'll probably stop it.
Exactly.
Like, no,
That's
he's
the
good.
point. That's my point. Okay.
But,
So
but how would you
just
feel
got
about
to
them
my-
afterwards?
you just got to the exact point.
How would you feel about them afterwards, though?
You just let me finish. You just
But then
got to
Bo in
the,
there, he might have like beat the shit out of the motherfuckers.
you just got to the exact point of what happened with George Floyd is no one
Got murdered.
stopped. No one stopped anything. No one. Everybody just stood there and looked and helped. So that's the root of the problem.
They didn't help. That's the root of the problem.
Exactly. So in your scenario, the homie should
Civilian.
should hopefully step in and say, "Hey, this is
How'd you-
wrong, guys."
But how would you feel about your homie if he didn't?
If he didn't, then he's not my homie no more.
But if you're right there to watch it, how would you feel about that?
What do you mean if I'm right there to watch it? Like
If you watch it right there and you see your homie violate somebody,
he's not my homie anymore. What do you want me to do? Like, what else can
and
I
he looked
say?
you in the eye, like,
What did I just?
I'm working
say?
right now,
What did I just say?
man. It's not your homie no more.
Like, what else am I supposed to do? Do you want me to
Hey.
attack him?
No, I
I
mean,
can't attack him because I just got beat up by fucking 4 other cops. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it's so convoluted, man. It's in the fucking walls, bro.
that's what I've been saying the whole
It's
time.
like rot. It's like mold.
It's the
Racism is
fabric.
mold.
It's the fabric of this country. It was built on that shit.
It's mold.
So it's gonna be hard to get this shit moving in the right direction.
You can't. It's mold. It's black mold.
Don't be pessimistic.
It's not pessimistic.
That is pessimism.
It's not
sir.
pessimism.
What is
Everybody
it?
says that. Everybody's like, yo, don't be pessimistic. Don't be pessimistic. Nigga, it's what it is.
No, we know what it is, but the point is, you can't get if you keep saying, "Oh, it is what it is," then it ain't gonna change.
But I'm not saying it is what it is. I'm saying that is what it is. So what is I'm not saying, oh, it is what it is. That's what that is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying people listening won't be able to see it because they see my fucking mannerisms. I'm not saying it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. So let me just keep kicking rocks. I'm saying this is what it is.
So you're gonna just give up hope?
Man, it's gonna be
That's
it's not-
pessimism, bro.
it's not me giving up hope. It's me knowing what it takes to fucking break it.
Okay. We know it's a long road, bro. It's not gonna be
It's
tomorrow.
not a long road. It's not a long road.
So it's a never road in your
It's a
eyes.
short, hard road.
That's a long road.
Remember in goddamn
A long, hard road. That's
No, it's not. That's what it's been.
what
It was
so 500. Okay, so 465 years is the long, hard roads. what you're saying.
Yes.
So you're saying this is gonna be a short, harder road.
What's the movie with Harrison Ford? What, Fugitive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Remember
Yeah.
the scene where he's like, and you like Tommy Lee Jones's character. You understand his point of view. You understand that that's his job.
Mm-hmm.
This man's a criminal. According to what the information I have. Right?
Mm-hmm.
RJ, you with me?
Oh, I'm listening, but we
Yeah,
have to
the-
wrap it up here in a second. My
But
phone's
the-
about to die.
But the,
And
but
I'm
the,
trying
fa-
to
the
figure out what
famous
he's talking about.
but the famous scene where he's in the fucking tubes and he's like, I'm innocent. Harrison Ford's like, I'm innocent. And Tommy Lee Jones is holding a gun to him like, I don't care. And Tommy Lee Jones is like, fuck it. I'm not Tommy Lee Jones. Fucking Harrison Ford's like, fuck it. And jumped. Harrison Ford jumped off the fucking water pipe or whatever the fuck. Remember that scene?
Can you circle that back around? Yes, that's the beginning or like middle.
That's what America is right now.
Okay. So explain each part of that real quick because I don't
It's
understand
It's
what
not
that
a
has to do
long,
with it.
hard road. It's not a fucking court battle. It's a bloody fucking thing, man. Change, real change,
So
doesn't
what
come without pain.
what represents Tommy Lee and what represents Harrison
It
Ford?
hadn't happened yet. In France, it happened. This happened in France. It's happened in Germany.
Man, you're leaving out facts, dude. Like, what do you mean? I don't understand what you're talking about.
Bloody fucking revolution, bro.
When did that happen in France?
What?
When did it happen in France?
French revolution? I gotta look up numbers and shit.
Oh my god.
I can't look this shit up.
RJ's phone's gonna die.
Yeah,
It
I want
is.
to-
So that means as
Hold on,
much as we
hold
would
on.
like to talk.
French
Hold on.
Revolution. French Revolution. French Revolution. French Revolution. I just don't want to say it wrong. Okay, dates May 5th, 1789 to November 9th, 1799. So a 10-year revolution. All right. Fighting in the streets. France. What was the other one I said? Germany. Germany was trying to fucking consolidate power for Germany, and fucking you had the World War. Goddamn, Stephen Miller. Creepy fuck. Anyway, no fucking hardcore change has happened without bloodshed. And we ain't had that yet.
No, we
Blood
have had
letting.
that. We've had
We had
black
slow,
people hanging in trees.
That's
We've
not,
had black people dying on the street by a cop's knees. We've
they don't
had
care about that. man.
lynchings. We've had burnings. We've had
On
whippings.
postcards. They don't care about that. They don't care about that. They need to see fucking, remember fucking in goddamn, man, I wish we could plug fucking scenes in when fucking Frankenstein came down and the little girl was picking daisies in the original Frankenstein movie. The little fucking white chick was picking daisies and he was picking it and he picked her up and threw her in the water and killed her. The motherfuckers came up in the goddamn tower to kill fucking Frankenstein. That was a bloody revolution, bro. Like it's just, it man, the shit is, it'll be escalated. Don't worry, it's gonna happen soon. But this shit ain't gonna go happen in the courtrooms. It's not gonna be a conversation.
I really didn't want this podcast to get.
Well, that's where it's
To
at,
hear,
man.
but-
That's the world we live in right now. June 3rd,
Again,
2020.
I try to be optimistic about things.
I understand, but no
You,
real
so
shit.
so here's the thing. You work Saturday.
No, I don't work Saturday.
You try to go down, give some water and some snacks to the protesters.
If they there, no. I got fucking shit to get rid of. I gotta get my fucking shit together, man.
Oh, okay.
No, why do I have to go down there and give them fucking
I didn't say
water?
you have to do anything. I'm just asking you.
No.
All right,
Who's putting this together?
me.
Just you by yourself?
Yeah, Dave
Are you
wants
going
to
down there?
go.
Are you going down to the protest?
I'm
also?
going. I mean, I'm gonna have my shit on. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Hey man, I'm not on no fucking horse. I'm not on no high horse. I'm not saying
Oh, he was on some big high horses today.
No, I'm just telling you what it is. I'm giving you fucking history lessons on,
You
facts,
act like I don't know the
on
history.
what it
though.
takes. You gotta go out there with
Sorry,
fucking
RJ.
eyes wide open and shit. RJ
No,
in the bed and shit.
I don't want to be one of
I'll
those
take
people.
one more glass as classmate goes.
I don't want to see. I don't want. I don't know, man. I feel like I need to do something, because
Yeah, of course, man.
I feel like sitting here talking about this shit, it's just gonna be the same shit. Just because everybody's like, "Oh, no, it's gonna happen." No. Like, you don't know because you ain't even tried.
Man, you gotta be wavy, man. Like
What are you
Bruce Lee
talking about?
said. Like Bruce Lee said, man, you gotta be like water.
I am like water.
Man, I just fucking formed to this shit, bro. All I got is me and my mom's, bro. I'm just trying to make sure she's good. I don't give a fuck about
You
it.
think that? What else I got besides y'all?
Same here.
Yeah, man. But I think my time is limited. I'm not really out here trying to fucking change the world, bro. I'm gonna talk shit about it.
Yeah, you. That's. Look, we need to get off this joint because
You
that's
gonna
my
try-
problem. That's my problem. Like
I just
you
be
can't,
talking shit.
you can't talk shit and then not fucking say nothing. And not
That's what
do
you said in the
nothing.
intro. Oh, you said it. He said what he says in the intro.
You can't do. You can. Well, I don't even remember what I said, but like you
You
can't.
can't talk about anything unless you.
Unless you've tried it. It's facts. It's facts. But
I've seen what happened to people.
we'll have the same conversation next week.
What's
Hopefully.
the episode is it, RJ?
Yeah. Go
It
ahead.
is. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to episode 48
Yes.
of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. A very passionate episode indeed. Thank you for always joining us with me, RJ the Pizza Guy, along with Jared the Visual Mad Scientist, and our good friend Greg. Just Greg.
Greg R.
And Greg R.
The R is for Revolution. That I'll be
The R
watching.
is for Revolution.
That I'll be watching from my fucking
So-
From his
Sniper.
house.
from my sniper fucking bush.
So you guys, everybody out there, please continue to be safe, whether you are out protesting or, just being out in general. Just
Please
be
make it
safe
home
and-
safe.
Yeah, and everybody's support is always welcomed. Thank you for allowing us to bring our opinions into your home, and we will see you guys next week. So that is all. And
Bloop,
yeah,
bloop.
that's-
Holla at
yeah,
you.
that's- holla at you, boys. Yeah.
Sorry about that, fellas. I was just fucking.
I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The Merit Scientist Lab. The Merit Scientist Lab. The Merit Scientist Lab. The Merit Scientist Lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The Merit Scientist Lab. The Merit Scientist Lab. The Merit Scientist